Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. We back up in here, man. Back up in here one more again. Day Friday. Happy Friday to everybody, man. You know today I'm Tenderoni Friday. So y'all know what time of TI is. Knockdown 305. What's going on, baby boy? I see you. We have some fights coming up tomorrow. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. I don't know if I'm gonna, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm not really, I'm not excited about the fights that's tomorrow. When I do these fights, I gotta be motivated to do them. For the most part, I'm motivated, but for these fights tomorrow, I'm not really, you know what I mean? I can't even sit here in front. Who's fighting tomorrow? George Kambosos. That tells you everything you need to know right there. George Kambosos. I think he's fighting Maxie Hughes. No one really spoke about it at all, to be honest with you. So I haven't spoken about it. No one really spoke about that fight at all. So, George Kambosos and Maxie Hughes. Like, I don't think nobody breaking their neck to throw no fight party for it. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales. I haven't seen, you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this ain't no shade. Man, I'm on this good green, dog. I'm on these goodies too. I got this motherfucking vape right here. Trying to tell this some old good goodies right here. This shit pretty good. Vape thing right there, man. I'll show y'all what it is. I'll show you the thing anyway. But yeah, man, you get what I'm saying though? Chris, you get what I'm saying? And shout out to Marquis. If I venture off a little bit today, guys, y'all just gotta bring me back on point. Cause I do have some of the stickiest. I do have some of the stickiest of the icky over here.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Guess what? We have an interview that we're gonna listen to today. We're gonna narrate an interview today. Guess who, doggone did a magnificent interview. Shout out to Swat Jones. What's going on, baby boy? He say, Chris Mannix. Y'all know who Chris Mannix is. Chris Mannix, I can't believe it. And guess who we interviewed for almost an hour? Mauricio Sulaiman. I'm dead ass serious. Dead ass. I say, damn, okay. And guess what? He was asking Mauricio some tough questions. All of the questions that you guys ask about a section of bodies and why you did this, why you created the French fries belt, why Jermall Charlo ain't been stripped yet, why Devin Haney, why you putting the mandate on Devin Haney to reply back on this time? What happened when Canelo got the French fries belt? Do Canelo still have the French fries belt? Oh, he answered all the questions.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Answers all the questions. I'm dead ass serious, bro. Now, you might not like the answers. Well, put it this way. I'm going to give credit more to Chris for asking the questions. We're going to give credit more to Chris for asking the questions. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. We don't want nobody hate watching the show today. We don't want nobody hate watching the show today. If you're a hate watcher and you don't think that we would do digital drive-bys on your IP address, if you hate watching and you don't think that the True Media family are not willing to do digital drive-bys on your IP address, you got life messed up. For real though, you really got life messed up.
True.
We are known for pulling up, pimp slapping sap suckers, jive turkeys, and ham bones.
True.
We are also known for, taking the easy route, you know what I mean? Taking the easy route and ducking stiff competition.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
Easy matches, we do believe sometime in padding the records. Get the 45 and like Jaime Mugia, 72 knockouts. What we talking about? Yeah, boy, I don't know what shit. Jaime got 45 and 72 knockouts. Boy, his record speak for itself. I'm like, yeah, but who has he been knocking out?
To this day.
Who he been knocking out? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just some shit you just have to know. Like, okay, dude, okay, I get the record, but who you fight matters. And then they have to wrestle with that. Shout out to Martin King Boxer dropping that $2 super chat. He said, big drama show, Rick Films. Rick Films? Okay. Oh, it's talking about Rick Films. Okay. Shout out to Jamario Dixon. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam W boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, that good Nick sack. That good Nick sack. He say, add this, might kick in. in the chat, just buckle up and enjoy the ride. Yeah. You know, speaking of Nick Sack, let me pull my Nick Sack out, man. I had a long talk with my Nick Sack yesterday. My Nick Sack say, man, you been doing these shows, dog. You don't even have me on the show like you used to. I remember when you started smoking, you know, about 2 years ago. I remember, probably about almost 2 years ago. In this year, be 2 years. When you started smoking, you used to have me on the show all the time as a guest. Now the Nick Sack say you just keep me in the drawer. Okay, don't worry about it. I got you, baby boy. I got you. We got my Nick Sack, and we have my trusted sidekick. My trusted sidekick. I'm gonna tell you what else we got too. We have the Go-Con people. We got my old school Go-Con people. I had both of these at the same damn time.
True.
Sidekick and a beeper. You can catch up with me two ways. You can hit me on my sidekick and you can beat me. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into the show. Because I want you guys to hear this. We have over 100, so I'm going to get into the show, read open the statement. And also, man, let's give everybody who just gave us, my main man, Jermall, just gave a super chat. So you ought to know what time it is.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I want y'all to see this here, boy. Y'all look at this here. There you go right there. That's Mauricio Sulaiman being interrogated. This wasn't an interview. This wasn't an interrogation. Mauricio Sulaiman was being interrogated by the one and only Chris Mannix. This was an interrogation. And you know what? But he asked the questions that I would have asked. He asked the questions that I would have asked. Well, listen. Mauricio Sulaiman do a whole lot of nigga-splaining. Now, I'm going to warn you, when you start listening to some of this interview, you might not get the answers that you were looking for. He answers the questions without answering the questions.
True.
Hey, you know how the politicians is? You know how the politicians is? They answer the question without answering the question. Who you was with last night? I saw, your woman coming to you. I saw, I thought I saw you walking down the street with Joanne last night. Knock needed Joanne. I saw you walking down the street with her. She had on some tight Daisy Dukes. You was with her. You saw me with Joanne. Yeah. Where you saw me with Joanne at? I saw you over there on Market Street. Market Street and 12th Avenue. Market Street and 12th Avenue. Who told you? Who told you that? I seen you. When you see me? Where you was at? Investigate the question. I was across the street at the store, and I saw somebody with the same outfit you had on, and I knew that was you. You was across the street. Was it a lot of traffic in the street? Yeah, there was a lot of traffic in the street. Come on, man. You see what's going on. Your mind playing tricks on you. You know damn well you ain't seen me with Joanne. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See, you always accusing me of stuff. And this is why we can't work out, because I'm doing my thing, working and stuff. And you accusing me of being with somebody else. This what I don't like, man. I'm gone. And then she go to feeling guilty because she didn't get a close-up. She saw like on the distance. He go to feeling guilty. Now, he ain't never say he wasn't with Joanne. You know what I mean? He just flipped it. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you always, you ain't see me over there. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. That damn Mauricio Sulaiman. Let's get into the show. Now, Mauricio Sulaiman spills the beans on Jermall Charlo's next fight. Believe it or not, he said that Jermall Charlo will be fighting soon. I don't know which not Jermall Charlo. Sorry about that, guys. Jermall Charlo. He say Jermall Charlo will be fighting soon. I'm like, Mauricio, you must ain't seen that latest video Jermall dropped talking about psychedelics. That boy don't look like he fighting nobody anytime soon.
True.
That, and he breaks down Devin Haney's franchise situation. Because remember, we was asking, like, what happened to the French fries belt that Devin Haney had? The belt that was non-transferable, but now transferable. You get what I'm saying? The belt that was non-transferable, but now transferable. In a recent interview with Chris Mannix, Mauricio Sulaiman gave a confusing explanation as to why Jermall Charlo has been allowed to hold on to the WBC belt for more than 2 years without defending his title. He says Carlos Adames is happy not being allowed to fight for the title.
True.
Can't make this shit up. Chris Mannix challenged him on that when he said that. Mauricio was answering questions like a politician. After the 49-minute interview, I can honestly say that I am more confused today than I was before listening to the interview.
True.
Mauricio Sulaiman is a pro when it comes to evading questions. He spoke about controversial decisions from judges. Remember, we've been getting a lot of that lately, right? Bad judging is a big issue in boxing. Mauricio spoke about how proud he is of creating the Franchise belt, better known as the Franchise belt.
True.
He also spoke about the non-existent Bridgerweight division. He explained why Tyson Fury is allowed to fight an MMA fighter without being stripped of his WBC title.
True.
Chris Mannix spoke about the confusion Sulaiman created in the lightweight division when he made the Franchise belt. Let's listen to Mauricio Sulaiman nigga-splain these tough, interrogative questions. Let's give Chris Mannix a round of applause. I don't know the man, but you know, I like this interview. Now he might do 10 more interviews I don't like, but I damn so like this interview. This was an interrogation. Let's give everybody that's in the chat a round of applause. Boy, this was an interrogation if I heard one, boy. I was so proud. I said, damn, boy, he asking some hardball questions, boy. He ain't cutting no slack. But one thing I say about Mauricio now, Mauricio, he'll sit under the fire. He'll sit under the fire now. He be wiggling and pooting when you're asking him tough questions, but he will sit under the fire now. You know, well, you know, I get what you're saying, but you know what you have to understand. Like, bro, you ask him a question, he'll go to talking about something else that literally has nothing to do with the question, and then he'll talk about it so long, give you a around the world story about it. But by the time he get back, you'd have been forgot the question you asked him.
True.
Well, hey, listen, I learned this from a captain in the Nation of Islam. Never answer the question. Shout out to L5. L5. Captain Curtis Muhammad, for those who've been in the nation who know who that is. Captain Curtis Muhammad. We call him L5 because he was a part of the Category 5 security team of Nation of Islam, Minister Farrakhan. Right? Never answer the question. Never. When you answer questions, always give evasive answers. Because you always want to give yourself room to wiggle a little bit. Okay, I don't know. Nigga ask me a tough question now. Shit, boy, Swat Jones coming with that heat today, boy. I don't know. See, listen, when they ask you a tough question, always give them a good answer.
Internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumsize the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Questions. If you a guy, you get caught, your girl catch you with another woman on the side or whatever the case may be, that's how you answer questions. Who this is on the phone? Who name is Deep Cock? Who name is Deep Coochie, Deep Coochie Michelle? Who is this? Who is Deep Coochie Michelle? Who? What you talking about? Well, ain't nobody named Deep Coochie Michelle. This her right here. Say her name, Deep Coochie Michelle. Deep Coochie Michelle. And she said she love you. When you gonna come back over here?
True.
You gotta figure out how to talk your way out of it now. When you get caught, you gotta figure out how to talk your way out of it. That's all I'm saying. You get caught with Deep Coochie Michelle, or if you catch a girl with third leg Tyrone, boy, I'm just saying, now the women good at it. The women good at it. The men, not so good, but I just want to throw that out there. On Tenderoni Fridays, today is Tenderoni Fridays. On Tenderoni Fridays, you got to make sure you get your stuff together today. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Y'all, this right here, boy. Lord have mercy, I gotta show y'all this. Let me go ahead and do this now. All right, hold on. Let's go right here, boy. Listen, boy, Chris Mannix, boy. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. You made me proud on this one here, boy. He was throwing that heat today, boy. Chris wasn't faking no funk. Boy, when I say he was asking Mauricio hardball questions, pause. When he was asking him hardball questions, pause. Oh, this it right here? Let me see what's up. Where is that? Hold on. Let me do this. Let me go ahead and refresh it right quick. Let me refresh it. Because you get what I'm saying? I want to make sure. Oh, here it go right here. All right, here it go right here. Here you go right here, boy. Boy, this dude. Boy, this man, listen, boy, this man, hey, look at the look. I want y'all to see the look on Chris Mannix's face, too. Boy, he got a look on his face. He look at that Mauricio. Hey, he look at that Mauricio like, well, I'm trying to tell you, dog, I ain't with the bullshit today, dog. Today, I'm throwing flamethrowers, boy. Boy, today I'm on the mound throwing heat.
True.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez, Ahmed. Shout out to my sister, Lisa Bales. Shout out to Marty King Boxing, Knockdown 305. Big Sarge, Jeff Lucietta. PBC Central, salute fam. Christopher, what's going on, brother? Big Sarge, Dog Man, Jay. Who else we have? Lunar Glider, Ahmed. I said PBC Central. 2 Brian, what's going on, fam? Jamie Rivera, Swat Jones. Mailman Mac, what's going on, baby boy? Mailman Mac, so you're doing your thing now. You're doing your thing. He said, who fighting tomorrow? George Camboso's fighting tomorrow, so that tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, we're going to get into that. Oh, let's get this out the way. Let's get this out the way right quick. Who fighting tomorrow? Let's get this shit out the way. All right, who fighting tomorrow? George Cambosos is fighting. Who's on the undercard? I have no idea. I don't know who's on the undercard. That's who fighting tomorrow. George Cambosos. Who's on the undercard? I have no idea. So that's it. Say Keyshawn on the undercard? Okay. Okay, Keyshawn on the undercard. So they say Keyshawn on the undercard. It comes on at 10 o'clock. They're fighting in Oklahoma. George Cambosos. All right, now, let's hear this right here. Let's hear this right here.
Top of the show that I do appreciate you coming on and talking to me. I can be hard on the sanctioning bodies, Mauricio, both in print and on DAZN. So I do appreciate and respect you coming on and verbally sparring with me a little bit, because I think we might get into it here a little bit, Mauricio.
Absolutely.
All right, so he warned him. He said, okay, we might get into it, Mauricio. Listen, right now, brother, right now, I am not playing Mauricio Sulaiman. I'm coming with some heat. Right now, we gotta get to the bottom of a lot of stuff that's going on. We have to get to the bottom of Mauricio. Something, what they say, something just ain't right. And that's Keith Sweat, right? Something just ain't right, right? Something just ain't right, man. Something just ain't right, man. And when it comes to Mauricio, it ain't right. Now, we do have a poll. People, please participate in the poll. I dropped the poll. We got Rick Timms versus D-Block. Who wins? So please participate in the poll. We did do a poll on the community tab. Now, this is crazy, because I did a poll on the community tab, and we have some conflicting scores. We'll just say the least, right? Because when I drop the poll on the community tab, man, look here, I know for a fact I did a poll beginning of the show. Oh no, I guess it didn't let me do it. Do y'all see the poll? Do y'all see the poll in this show right now? You know what? You probably don't see it. My bad. You guys don't see a poll, right? Okay, he said no. Okay, no problem. No problem. We finna do it right now then. We finna do it right now. No problem. Y'all don't see the poll. Cool. No problem. I ain't tripping. What? Oh, so you said y'all see it? Okay, you see it. Okay, so Jamie said he don't see it. Okay, cool. Y'all see the poll? All right, let me pull it down because I wanna make sure I show it. Oh yeah, the poll is here. I see it right here. Yep. Poll right here. Let's pull it up right quick. The poll right here. So far we have 124 votes. Out of 124 votes, 45% of the people say they had Rick Timms south side of Houston by knockout or TKO. 6% say they got Rick by decision. 37% say they have D-Block by KO or TKO. And 12% say they have D-Block by decision. That's what they're showing right now, right? We're going to leave the poll up to the end of the show. Y'all please participate. Now, this is the crazy part about it. On the show, shout out to Field 2, Miguel. On the show, 45% of the people are saying that they have Rick winning this epic battle, between him and D-Block. Check this out, though. Check this out. Check this out. Let me show y'all this. When I did the poll in the community tab, when I dropped the poll in the community tab, 157 people voted so far. We're going to leave it here till tomorrow, till probably Monday. Rick Timms versus D-Block, who wins? 21% of the people say Rick wins by knockout. 6% of the people say that Rick wins by decision. 48% say that D-Block wins by knockout or TKO. So on the show, people are picking Rick. In the community tab, people are going for D-Block for the knockout. 7% say D-Block will win by 7%, and 18% say the fight gonna be a draw. Go ahead and do that. They say the fight gonna be a draw. That's what the people say. That's kind of strange. So the community votes are different from the chat votes. So that must mean that Rick have a lot of fans in the chat. You get what I'm saying? More so than D-Block. And the community tab, D-Block got more fans than Rick. So that's what it seemed like.
True.
It is what it is. He said you can't win a fight, cry. Here you go.
Absolutely. My pleasure. And
here you go, Mauricio.
Absolutely open to any topic of discussion. And this is a great opportunity to clarify many things that could be misinterpreted, misunderstood, or to rectify when we commit mistakes.
All right, so let's jump right into it then. Jermall Charlo.
There you go.
He is still the WBC middleweight champion.
Yeah.
He has not fought now in more than 2 years.
Yeah.
He recently had to withdraw from a planned fight with Canelo Alvarez because of some personal issues that he's been dealing with. As of right now, there are no plans for Jermall Charlo to fight in the foreseeable future. Why is Jermall Charlo still the WBC middleweight champion?
Oh, boy, listen. As soon as I heard that question, I was compelled to listen to the entire interview. He went straight for the juggler.
True.
Boy, he went straight for the juggler. Now, look here, man. This man ain't fought since 79. We want to know why this guy is still allowed to be the WBC champ. Bro, he asked the same question that you guys asked in the chat, the same question that I be asking, that we be asking. He came right out and asked that question.
True.
Well, he came, that's why. He wasn't even playing. Let's see that one more time. One more again.
Clarify many things that could be misinterpreted, misunderstood, or to rectify when we commit mistakes.
All right, so let's jump right into it then. Jermall Charlo, he is still the WBC middleweight champion. He has not fought now in more than 2 years.
Okay.
He recently had to withdraw from a planned fight with Canelo Alvarez because of some personal issues that he's been dealing with.
Okay.
As of right now, there are no plans for Jermall Charlo to fight in the foreseeable future. Why is Jermall Charlo still the WBC middleweight champion?
Wait. Hey, let's go ahead and play it. I got to talk in between so we don't get a, I got to talk in between. But anyway, hold on. Let's hear the answer. Let's hear the answer. Let's hear the answer. Hey, but let's hear the answer. Hear the answer. Oh, Mauricio, why don't you got a good answer for us right here?
WBC takes every single case separately. We administer every single situation, and we have been very close to Jermall Charlo's case. First, he had an injury when he was going to fight Sulecki. That was a hand injury. Eventually, he has been involved in some mental wellness situations, mental health. And the WBC has looked into this matter. We addressed it by ordering a interim championship with What
do you got there, Mauricio, boy? Mauricio. Mauricio. He said, we addressed it by ordering the interim champion. Hold on, well, how do you address it? How? the nigga still got the belt. How do you address it? And Jermall Charlo still got the belt. Like, make that make sense.
True.
I ain't gonna nigga explain it. Hold on, let's continue.
Adam is becoming interim champion, and we have been addressed it by ordering the WBC has looked into this matter. We addressed it by ordering a interim championship with Carlos Adames becoming interim champion, and we have been supporting Charlo's situation, and we will continue to support him. I am close in communications with him and his brother, and I believe he will be fighting.
He said, I've been in close communication with him and his brother. What the hell does Jermall Charlo brother have to do with this issue with the question? I've been in close talks with him and his brother. Oh, okay, we don't give a damn about the brother. The brother finna fight Canelo. The brother ain't the issue. The issue was Jermall Charlo. Let's continue.
Supporting Charlo's situation, and we will continue to support him. I am close in communications with him and his brother, and I believe he will be fighting in the near future and resume his career.
Okay.
So he said that he believed Jermall Charlo will be fighting in it soon in the near future and resuming his career. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. Martin King Boxing. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. But my GED education tells me, but I have a master's degree in common sense. My GED education tells me, Flex, my GED education tells me, that's some bullshit. He said, he will be fighting very soon. Now, we all saw the same video with Jermall Charlo that he dropped last week, where he was out of his goddamn rabbit ass mind, and talking about y'all want some psychedelics? Do y'all want some psychedelics? He said that Jermall Charlo gonna be fighting soon. Who he gonna be fighting soon? The only fighting he gonna be doing is baby mama in court. That don't count as no fight sanction, no boxing sanctioned fight. Shout out to Film too. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you can't make this up. Oh, and he talks about Tyson Fury too. Let's continue.
We simply will be always with our champion, with our boxers, especially in the bad times.
Okay, I can respect that because, it's very clear from what I've been told and what you obviously know that Jermall Charlo is going through some issues in his personal life. But you seem, Mauricio, to have a mechanism in place to deal with a situation like this? You've used the champion in recess designation a lot over the years. A few recent examples I can come up with are when Alexander Usyk moved up to heavyweight. You used it on him, called him champion in recess for a while. You used it on Devin Haney when Devin Haney was injured, couldn't fight. You then reversed that ruling and reinstated him without Haney actually fighting for his belt again. Currently, Oscar Rivas is...
You say he reversed it without Devin Haney fighting for his belt? Oh, hold on. What is he talking about? Is he talking about when Devin Haney got the what did he win the WBC title? Is that what he's talking about? Hold on, let's see that part again.
The Bridgerweight champion in recess, a designation reversed that ruling and moved up to heavyweight. A situation like this. You've used the champion in recess designation a lot over the years. A few recent examples I can come up with are when Alexander Usyk moved up to heavyweight. You used it on him, called him champion in recess for a while. You used it on Devin Haney when Devin Haney was injured, couldn't fight. You then reversed that ruling and reinstated him without Haney actually fighting for his belt again. Currently, Oscar Rivas is the Bridgerweight champion in recess, a designation the WBC gave Rivas until he, quote, confirms his decision about his boxing future. Why should Jermall Charlo not be held to this same standard?
Boy, hey, boy, look here, man. Boy, look here, boy. Boy, you see, this is what Chris did. Chris asked a tough question, then he followed the question up with receipts. He said, look, let's give some examples. Let's give some examples, Mauricio, some examples that you did recently, not too long ago, to certain fighters. He named the names. He named what happened, when it happened. He said, listen, man, if you did that for all of these guys in these situations, explain to us why you ain't doing it for Jermall Charlo. You get what I'm saying? Why you ain't doing it for Jermall Charlo? Why is it this? I ain't gonna lie. I think Al Heyman them got something on Mauricio Sulaiman. I don't know if they got some naked pictures of him, in a hotel room with a punk or with another woman or whatever. I don't know what it is. They got something on him, boy. That's what I'm saying. That's just my guesstimation.
Well, as I said, we deal every single case separately. Usyk informed the WBC his intentions to compete in heavyweight, so we gave him that option. He was imminent. He was not going to fight, so he was going to go into the heavyweight. Okay. So that's what we did with Usyk. Okay. Rivas had a detached retina. He has to retire from boxing, very unfortunately. Mm-hmm. We gave him the opportunity to be able, if he wanted to return, but that is not going to be the case. And the other one, Haney, as you can see, we put him in champion recess, then put him back as champion. Every single case is dealt differently. I have been in talks with Charlo of him fighting during this year.
All right, so we're going to get to when he's going to Charlo. He said we handle each case differently. That's the problem. See, off the rip, that's the problem right there. We handle each. He's saying case like a dude catch a case and going to court. We handle each case differently. That's the problem. You doing everything differently. Like, bro, you should listen. There should be a uniform rule for the belt. Dude, if a dude don't fight, defend that title with so many days, months, whatever, irregardless of what he's going through. What he's going through, personal issues, whole problems which would be considered personal issues. Physically he can't fight because he may be injured, had a surgery, or whatever the case may be, and that surgery may have him out for 6, 7, 8 months. Okay. I tell you what we're going to do, you haven't lost your belt. We're going to make you a champion in recess. We're going to take that belt and let some other people fight for it. When they fight for it, whenever you do decide to come back from your injury, whole problems, whatever you may be going through, when you decide to come back, you will be the first guy in line to fight to get your belt back. It'll be just like when you come back, you're fighting a title defense. Whoever had that belt, you beat him and take the belt, get your belt and all that stuff there. That's the problem. As soon as he said, hey, JC, as soon as he said we handle each case differently, that's where the confusion lies.
True.
That's the problem. Let's go.
Future, so we're gonna still wait and see when he's gonna come back. We did address the situation having Adames as interim champion. He just fought a week ago against Williams, so there is activity in the division.
Okay, so you mentioned
Y'all caught that? Y'all didn't catch that? He said, what he said? He said, we did this with Carlos Adames. Hold on, let's see that part one more time. He said there's activity in the division. Boy.
During this year and in the near future, so we're gonna still wait and see when he's gonna come back. We did.
So he said we're gonna wait and see when Jermall Charlo gonna come back. Dog, it's been over 2 years. We just gonna continue to wait and see, when Jermall Charlo come back. You can't make this shit up. Let's continue.
Address the situation having Adames as interim champion. He just fought a week ago against Williams, so there is activity in the division.
So he said we addressed the issue with Jermall Charlo not being stripped. We addressed the issue with him not being stripped and him not fighting over the 2 years. We addressed it by having Carlos Adames fight for the WBC intern title. You can't make this up.
True.
So I asked this question specifically about why Jermall Charlo hasn't been stripped since he has personal issues. He hasn't fought in over 2 years. You addressed it by saying, well, what we did was how we handled the situation. We say, okay, you're gonna let you hold the belt now. But what we did was we made another belt called the intern belt. And we had Carlos Adames fight for the intern belt. So there you go right there. Jermall's still a champion, but Carlos Adames is the intern champion. So there's activity in the division.
True.
Bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Hey, Weedy, he said we have movement and there's activity in the division. For real.
So you mentioned Carlos Adames, and since Jermall Charlo fought back in 2021, Adames has fought 4 times. He won the interim title, as you mentioned, 2 fights ago, defended it in his last fight against Julian Williams. How is this action fair to Carlos Adames?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Boy, this dude, Chris is dropping heat rocks. He say, listen, look here, baby boy, check this out. How is this action that you're talking about fair to Carlos Adames? The man has been an intern. The man is an intern champion, and he's been an intern champ for the past 2 fights. He won that belt 2 fights ago. How is it fair? How was what you're doing to him? Because I'm pretty sure Carlos Adames want to fight for the belt. He wants to become a champion. Listen to the answer.
Carlos Adames is making good money. He just fought a week ago, and he's very happy being the
And since Jermall Charlo,
Adames as interim champion, he just fought a week ago against Williams, so there is activity in the division.
Okay, so you mentioned Carlos Adames, and
now you notice he answered the question about why Jermall Charlo still got the belt. He he still ain't answer that question. He still ain't answer that. So I just want to throw that out there. He still ain't answer that now. He was very evasive with that. Let's continue.
Since Jermall Charlo fought back in 2021, Adames has fought 4 times. He won the interim title, as you mentioned, 2 fights ago, defended it in his last fight against Julian Williams. How is this action fair to Carlos Adames?
Well, Carlos Adames is making good money. He just fought a week ago, and he's very happy being the WBC interim champion.
Mauricio say Carlos Adames is making good money. He's very happy being the WBC interim champion. Wait a minute. You mean the same Carlos Adames that was at the WBC convention last year in October, November, and he stepped to you face to face and put in a petition at the WBC convention last year. He petitioned you to make him the mandatory to fight Jermall Charlo ASAP, make him defend that title or strip him. That Carlos Adames?
True.
So he happy holding on to the French to an intern title. Well, if he was so happy, why was he at the WBC convention pressing you? Filing a petition for you to mandate this fight between him and Jermall Charlo.
True.
He's very happy. He's making good money. I told you he's gonna be asking these goddamn political answers.
Disagree. He wants to be full champion. He won the interim title.
So there is activity in the division.
Let's see that one more time.
As you mentioned, Carlos Adames, and since Jermall Charlo fought back in 2021, Adames has fought 4 times. He won the interim title, as you mentioned, 2 fights ago, defended it in his last fight against Julian Williams. How is this action fair to Carlos Adames?
Well, Carlos Adames is making good money. He just fought a week ago. And he's very happy being the WBC interim champion.
I think he would disagree. He wants to be full champion.
I just talked to him today.
You said he's happy. He's fine.
He's happy. He's appreciative of the WBC, and he understands that we're supporting a human being in Charlo. If things change with Charlo, if it comes different, we will take a decision. But at this time, I am convinced he will be fighting soon, and Adames is not being disrespected in any way, and he's happy with it.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I say I gotta do a show on this. We are at the 5 minute and 27 mark. We're at the 5 minute and 27 second mark of the interview, and we don't heard a bunch of flim-flam within these 5 minutes.
True.
Chris say, I would have to disagree with you. He wants to be champion. Hey, Chris Mannix, what are you trying to hear that? He said, no, dog, look here, baby boy, check this out, homie, check this out. Hey, look here, dog. I hear what you're saying, but dog, listen, that man ain't happy with this here. You lying. That man want to become a champ. He was at the WBC convention last year. You know what I mean? And he petitioned and he filed to become the mandatory for Jermall Charlo to fight for that strap. And you denied him. You denied him. Mauricio Sulaiman turned him down and said, "No, hold up, swole up. What you gotta do, baby boy? You gotta go fight some more fights. Don't worry about it." You know what I mean? And then now Mauricio coming on the show, coming with the flim-flam, saying that this man is happy with being the intern champion. Everybody know that's a lie. You can't make this up.
Next fight be against Carlos Adames.
Hold on, check this out.
He's not being disrespected in any way. If it comes to DBC,
I think he would disagree. He wants to be full champion.
I just today.
You said he's happy. He's fine.
He's happy. He's appreciative of the WBC, and he
said Carlos Adames is appreciative. He's like, hey, Fee. He said Carlos Adames is appreciative of the WBC. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I say, man, if I don't play this, they ain't gonna believe me. I gotta play it and let the audience hear it for themselves. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. He said it with a straight face too. You can't make this up. Hey, the dude say, "Stop laughing so we can hear." Latino perspective. If you want to hear it, go to his interview. Go to Chris Mannix interview and listen to it for yourself. If you don't want me to laugh, get the fuck off my live. Period. I'm a live. This is what I do. If you don't like a Latino perspective, take your ass on and go listen to the interview yourself. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. And if you get offended, you can call the show. I'll drop the phone lines. And fuck you if you don't like what I'm saying.
Understands that we're supporting a human being in Charlo. If things change with Charlo, if it comes different, we will take a decision. But at this time, I am convinced he will be fighting soon, and Adames is not being disrespected in any way, and he's happy with it.
Should Charlo's next fight be against Carlos Adames?
It could be. As I said, I am in communication with them. Could be Adames or could be just a combat fight, defending his title, and then we order the fight between the interim champion and the champion.
So he said it could be. So wait a minute. First he said, okay, Carlos, what's the name? Mauricio, not Mauricio. Jermall Charlo, I believe he'll be fighting soon. And then he said, okay, since you got an internship at Carlos Adames, okay, will Jermall Charlo be fighting him next? He said it could be, or it could be something else. Or maybe he could fight somebody. Man, come on, man.
True.
I would say, Sean say, this guy's dancing around every question. Man, you can't make this up, dog. That's why I wanted you to hear it. You can't make this up.
My theory, and you can tell me if I'm wrong here, but Jermall Charlo is the WBC middleweight champion. Canelo Alvarez is the WBC super middleweight champion.
Mm-hmm.
My theory is that the WBC has wanted all along, if those two were going to fight, which has been in talks for well over a year now, that they would want the WBC 160-pound champion versus the 168-pound champion, and that's why Jermall Charlo still has his title.
No, not necessarily. Charlo
that's a good question.
Wanted to fight Canelo 4 years ago when Charlo was the interim middleweight champion. And he waited for that opportunity. Eventually, that fight didn't materialize. So Charlo is a fighter that has been waiting a long time for a big fight.
Charlo was the champ. Charlo been waiting for a long time for a big fight. But like, okay, you had Daniel Jacobs. He didn't. That was a big fight. He didn't fight that guy. You had Demetrius Andrade. That was another big fight. He didn't fight that guy. You had Triple G. They wasn't even serious about really trying to go after Triple G because they were practicing the same side of the street politics. Like there's several fights that Jermall Charlo could have been in. Jermall Charlo's been in the middleweight division since 2017. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a whole bunch of fights Jermall Charlo could have been in. Canelo ain't the only big fight. Now, of course, Canelo is the biggest fight, but you got to explain to me why he ain't fought those other guys that he could have made big fights with. You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on. This is man, Mauricio Sulaiman, bro.
This situation of Charlo right now is exclusively of a WBC support to his personal situation. He can fight Canelo even without being the champion. It's a big fight, but this is much more before the Canelo possible fight was in the scenario.
All right, so let's move on. Judging is a...
So they're talking about the judges. I'm gonna skip this part because he's gonna go to talking about the judges. I'm gonna skip this part right here. You know. So basically, he's asking them a question about the judging in certain fights, how judges are being picked, questionable judges, what they should do, stuff like that. Right. Let's go right here. 19-minute mark. 19-minute mark. They're gonna talk about the French fries belt. Oh, the old French fries belt. Y'all check this out. Boy, you thought Chris was asking some tough questions then? Where do you hear this right here? Where do you hear this right here? Here you go right here.
I want to ask you about two of the innovations you've had over the last 5 or 6 years. The franchise championship and Bridgerweight, the new division that the WBC launched a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about those two ventures now? Do you regret anything about the franchise championship or the creation of the Bridgerweight division?
Not at all. I'm very, very, I have always been a very positive when I have to talk about these two cases. On the franchise designation, I feel very happy and very proud, and I stand strong that what it did in 3 weight categories was very helpful.
Okay. So he asked about the French fries belt. Now, this is, bro, the same questions that we ask on this show. The same questions that we ask on this show. We asked about the French fries belt. He said he's proud of it. Let's continue.
Franchise designation is designed to have a fighter out of the, those elite fighters that would make a difference, to have some sort of different treatment. Canelo received the franchise designation. He went on and fought a 3 or 4 fights outside the weight category where he was franchise, and he defeated Kovalev and defeated another fighter, and then he decided to go to super middleweight, and his goal was to unify and be undisputed, and so it worked very well. At this time, he's not franchise, so there's no franchise designation. So when it worked, it did give the opportunity, and it worked well.
So he said Canelo, as of now, Canelo doesn't have the French fries belt. As of now, he doesn't have the French fries belt. He said that the belt did what it was supposed to do. It worked very well. Boy, hush.
True.
Oh, this ain't it. This ain't it. Wait till, I got to stop in between. I can't play it straight. I got to stop in between. So wait until, as a matter of fact, man, we ain't got enough likes, man. We got 360 people in here and less than 200 likes. Yeah, we got to hit the like button. Like button got to be hit. Anybody that don't hit the like button, Riley,
look,
get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
This shit up. You can't make this shit up. Literally, you can't make it up. Bruh, when I heard the first 5 minutes of that interview, I had to listen to the entire interview. When I listened to the first 5 minutes of it, I had to listen to the entire interview. I was writing my script, right, for my movie. I'm writing my script. I said, yeah, I have to listen to this entire interview. Here we go. I will get to the super chat. Super chats will be addressed. Super chats will be addressed.
The lightweight, the designation was to unify and be undisputed, and so it worked very well. At this time, he's not franchise, so there's no franchise designation. So when it worked, it did give the opportunity, and it worked well. On the lightweight, the designation when Lomachenko petitioned it, it was I
just want to put that out there. Mauricio Sulaiman said Lomachenko petitioned for the French fries belt. Let's go.
Perfect example. On the lightweight, the designation when Lomachenko petitioned it, it was the perfect example on how it helped the lightweight division to boom in many ways. Haney was interim champion. When Lomachenko has the designation of franchise, he becomes a champion. So Haney had the opportunity to defend the WBC title. Then the pandemic came. He fought Gamboa. He fought Linares. So those were high-profile fights. We had Ryan Garcia fought Luke Campbell for the interim title when Haney was injured. We had a series of...
He said Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia fought Luke Campbell, when Devin Haney was injured and this and that and yada 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 for the interim title, this and that. And then what happened right after that? When Ryan Garcia beat Luke Campbell for the WBC interim title, he was by him being an intern, he was going to be the guy next in line to fight Devin Haney. That fight was being mandated by the WBC for Ryan Garcia to fight Devin Haney. And guess what? Ryan Garcia dropped the belt and said he was suffering from mental health.
True.
He literally ducked Devin Haney. Literally. What Martin King say? Listen to this niggas play. Well, it's a real live niggas playing right here, boy.
Fights involving very good fighters. So that division became very active. Eventually, Lomachenko lost to Lopez. Then Lopez lost to Cambosos. Then Haney came on and beat Cambosos. So I believe it served the purpose of getting very good fights, very good opportunities to many. And they...
he said the French fries, you know, the French fries created opportunities to get really good fights. So this is what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He's saying in a nutshell, had I not created the French fries belt, some of those great fights that you have seen that we have gotten from Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko and Teofimo and George Kambosos and Devin Haney, none of those fights would have happened if it wasn't for the French fries belt.
True.
Hey, Fee, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. So the the WBC title wasn't sufficient enough. You can't make this up. Lisa, you can't make this up. Listen, I swear to God, you can't make this up. Let's continue.
Haney went the full cycle from interim champion to undisputed champion, and I feel happy about that. And
let me stop. Let me ask you this about lightweight, because this is where you lose me. This is where we disagree. I think the franchise championship at lightweight created 2 years of unnecessary chaos. It led to debates weekly about who the real 135-pound champion. Debates that...
Check this out. I'm going to go back to that question again. Chris Mannix did an excellent job. Let's give him a round of applause. Boy, Chris Mannix did an excellent job. Do you see the questions he's asking? The same thing that you guys say in the chat, the same thing that I say on the show, it's the same question that he's asking. Oh, but this is a good one here, boy. This is a good one. This is a good one. Hold on, let's go back. I want to hear that again. Chris ain't even playing with him, boy.
Went the full cycle from interim champion to undisputed champion, and I feel happy about that. And
let me stop. Let me ask you this about lightweight, because this is where you lose me. This is where we disagree. I think the franchise championship at lightweight created 2 years of unnecessary chaos. It led to debates weekly about who the real 135-pound champion. Debates that...
Check this out. A lot of people to this day still arguing about that. Oh, man, Devin Haney wasn't no real champ. You know, he the email champion, this and that. People was, to this day, they are arguing. To this day, they are arguing about whether Devin Haney was a real champ, the French fries belt was the superior time. To this day, they're arguing about that.
True.
Let's go, Chris.
Got even crazier by the fact that originally, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but originally, the franchise championship was supposed to be non-transferable. Vasily Lomachenko was not supposed to be able to lose the franchise championship to Teofimo Lopez. Or put it another way, Teofimo Lopez was not supposed to be able to inherit the franchise championship from Vasily Lomachenko. So it created a lot of unnecessary chaos in the division. And maybe it created a couple of good fights. I would argue that Haney Linares would have happened anyway. Haney Jojo Diaz would have happened anyway. I think the negatives with the franchise championship at 135 vastly outweigh the positives.
Boy, Chris Mannix, Chris Mannix, bro. You know what? He asked the same questions I would have asked. Chris Mannix, fam. Boy, Chris Mannix ain't even playing with Mauricio Sulaiman right now. He ain't even playing with him. He going straight for the juggler. He like, no, hold up, swole up, hold up, back it up one time, back it up, rewind one time, hold up, swole up. The French fries belt created more confusion than anything. 2023, this dude's in the chat right now still saying Devin Haney ain't no real champ. Right now, to this day. They're not even mad at Mauricio Sulaiman. They mad at Devin Haney for something that Mauricio Sulaiman created. He said, hold up. First, the franchise belt was not transferable. That's what he said. First, the franchise belt was not transferable. Teofimo Lopez was not supposed to be able to win that belt from Vasily Lomachenko. And then George Kambosos wasn't supposed to win that belt from Teofimo because Lomachenko still was supposed to have it anyway because it's a non-transferable belt. You get what I'm saying? Watch, listen to the explanation. Let's continue.
Well, that's your opinion. I respect it. When we entered into the...
let's hear it one more time.
But originally, franchise...
And I feel happy
Last
about
question.
that. And
Let me stop. Let me ask you this about lightweight, because this is where you lose me. This is where we disagree. I think the franchise championship at lightweight created 2 years of unnecessary chaos. It led to debates weekly about who the real 135-pound champion. Debates that got even crazier by the fact that originally, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but originally the franchise championship was supposed to be non-transferable. Vasily Lomachenko was not supposed to be able to lose the franchise championship to Teofimo Lopez. Or put it another way, Teofimo Lopez was not supposed to be able to inherit the franchise championship from Vasily Lomachenko. So it created a lot of unnecessary chaos in the division. And yeah, maybe it created a couple of good fights. I would argue that...
Who agree with that? Who agree? Hey, listen, by a show of thumbs up. By a show of thumbs up. Who agree that with what Chris Mannix is saying right here? That by them creating the French fries belt, it created unnecessary chaos in the lightweight division. Who agree with that? Just by a show of thumbs up. Thumbs up, salute, whatever. Shout out to Chris McCord. What's going on? Knockdown 305 Akina. Yeah, Martin King Boxing, Flex BX. You know what I mean? Weedy. Everybody give me thumbs up. Everybody give me thumbs up. Man, come on, man. Let's continue.
Linares would have happened anyway. Haney, Jojo Diaz would have happened anyway. I think the negatives with the franchise championship at 135 vastly outweigh the positives.
Well, that's your opinion. I respect it. When we entered into the creation of the franchise designation, we changed the rule, that ruling when Teofimo Lopez petitioned the WBC before the fight. He said, if I beat Lomachenko, I want to be WBC champion. That's what he petitioned. The WBC voted in favor of that, and that was the case. So he said, let me clear this up just in case you missed it. He's not denying what Chris Mannix is saying. Chris Mannix said, wait a minute, when you first created this belt, you said it was non-transferable. Meaning Lomachenko were not supposed to be able to lose that belt to Teofimo Lopez. He said, as a matter of fact, let me rephrase it. Teofimo Lopez was not supposed to be able to have a non-transferable belt transferred to him. I want you to catch what he said. He said that up until when Teofimo Lopez petitioned the WBC to have that belt, the French fries belt, he said that's when we changed the rule. He said that's when we changed the rule. So it went from non-transferable to transferable. That's what he said. That's when we changed the rule. So he admitted that he changed it. That answers the question how Teofimo got the belt. But let's continue. Take the other road. I saw.
But you, Mauricio, you had to answer. You did interviews all the time. I saw them on YouTube. I read about them. You had to answer the question all the time about who is the real WBC champion. How is that good for anything in boxing?
Oh, I take the other road.
Oh my God! You heard what he said? He said you do interviews all the time. You get answered the question. Let's see that one more time. Oh boy, Chris Mannix ain't bullshit, boy.
That was the case. So I take the other road. I saw.
But you, Mauricio, you had to answer. You did interviews all the time. I saw them on YouTube. I read about them. You had to answer the question all the time about who is the real WBC champion. How is that good for anything in boxing?
I take the other road. I take the fact and the reality that there were many great fights in that period. So I take that. If people were mad at me and said things not that I can repeat here, I take it. But I prefer, and I was very proud to see many great fights happen. And then we proved it was a great process for Haney from those 2 years to grow into the undisputed champion.
Hey, so this is what I'm hearing. Now y'all want to know what I'm hearing? This what y'all want to know what I just heard? This what I just heard right here.
Internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination, would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
I did not understand the question. The answer that Mauricio Sulaiman gave left me more confused after the question than I was before the question. You can't make this up. Boy, listen, Chris Mannix ain't playing, dog. Chris Mannix is not playing. Let's go.
But is the franchise championship belt gone forever?
We don't have any petition right now. Maybe there will not be any petitions. Maybe it's gone forever. I don't know yet.
He asked the man, is the French fries belt gone forever? Because Devin Haney don't have the French fries belt. I remember when I had Bill Haney on the show, he said we win that belt, we throwing that belt in the garbage when you want it. So Devin Haney, by him becoming the undisputed champion, collecting all of the belts, except for the Reggie belt. Tank Davis got the Reggie belt, but he got the WBA Reggie. But collecting all of the belts, that cleared up all the confusion in the lightweight division. No one can say he's not a champion because he got all of the belts. The belt that was created for Vasily Lomachenko, Devin Haney has that belt too. Well, he had it. The WBC belt that Lomachenko had, the one he dropped before he petitioned to become franchise, guess what? Devin Haney got that belt too. He have all of the belts. So that by him doing that, by Devin Haney becoming the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, it cleared up everything for me. Now we get to the meat and bones of this French fries title. Let's go.
Would you want someone to petition? Because again, like you seem to think it's a good thing. If Canelo Alvarez petitioned to be the WBC 168-pound franchise champion, what would you say?
Probably, but you didn't let me finalize with the super flyweight.
He went to the super flyweight. Oh, let's get the super chats out the way, man. Let's do the super chat. Hey, shout out to Mario Dixon, man. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub with your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
You can't make this shit up.
Boy.
He say, Coach, on that good Nick sack. He say on that good Nick sack, his ad might kick in chat. He say, just buckle up and enjoy the ride. Okay. Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub with your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime. Boy.
He say Mungia out there fighting Taco Bell managers and brick masons. He said, what a career trajectory. Yeah, it's Jaime, he just a baby. Hey, what's the girl name? Bad girl TKO? She ain't been over here since. She probably listening, but I don't like him. I don't like Coach. I don't like him. He's just a baby. Yeah, whatever. Marta King Boston, salute to you, fam. Dropping that $2 super chat. He say like, subscribe, share, and join. Yes, sir. Y'all don't forget to join to become a member, guys. Join to become a member. Shout out to Goku. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super
you can't make this shit.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Phone line's fixing to drop in a minute. Let's see this one more part.
Chocolatito and Estrada had a great second fight, which was praised as one of the best in many years, blah, 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 blah. So
now the question is, Has the French fries belt disappeared? Is it gone forever or what? And Mauricio said, well, it depends. No one has petitioned for it. Now, that was the question. Why he's going all the way over there to Chocolatito Estrada. I think they had a French fries belt down there as well. But anyway, let's go. The question was specifically pertaining to the lightweight division. He moved from the lightweight division, started talking about the super flyweight division.
Estrada petition for the franchise, and that was what helped the third fight to take place. In the meantime, it was a great tournament that was ordered, very unfortunately fell because of COVID and other injuries. But Cuadras was to fight Sorun Bisai, and then the two winners were to fight each other. That would have been a sensational. But from there, when Rumbisai got pulled out of the fight, Bam Bam Rodriguez emerged. So that was a great thing that happened from there. Then he beat Cuadras, then he knocked out Rumbisai. And now we have Oli Estrada as the champion when he defeated Gonzalez. So it served the purpose at that time.
So he's saying the French fries belt, basically he's saying the French fries belt is the only reason why we got Chocolatito and Estrada too. Bam became a champion as well. So he's saying the French fries belt was the sole reason why all of those things happened. If that belt never was created, we never would have got those fights. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Do you guys hear the niggas explaining? Did you hear the niggas explaining, dog? You can't make
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
You one good answer he gave outside of hold on. I really can't give one good answer. I got to sit back and think about it. I'm like, damn, he kind of like dancing around a whole lot of stuff, bro. He's not even really answering questions. I mean, he's answering them, but he's answering them. He's going all over the world. And if I play the video, he's looking to his left, he's looking to his right. Like, bro, this what this remind me of. This remind me of this. This remind me of when Brian Custer was interviewing Booger Ray Leonard, and he asked Booger Ray, who's the next big star at Mayweather Promotions?
Who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions?
Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we're talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I want to go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right. We're gonna skip this part right here. Let's go right here to Tyson Fury. This is very short. They asked about, is Tyson Fury gonna be stripped? Why you ain't stripping Tyson Fury? He asking them that. Chris Mannix ain't bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Why you ain't stripping Tyson Fury?
A couple things before I let you go. One area we agree on. Figured we'd wrap things up with an area we agree. Tyson Fury is going to fight Francis Ngannou on October 28th. Tyson, of course, the WBC heavyweight champion. You have gotten some external pressure from people asking you to strip Tyson Fury of his title. You said he will not be stripped, and your reasoning was that he tried to make fights to defend his title against Anthony Joshua, against Alexander Usyk, against Andy Ruiz. Those fights fell apart for various reasons. He just defended it back in December. So I agree with you. I think you're doing the right thing in allowing Tyson Fury to do this event against Francis Ngannou, where...
Well, I'm not going to strip Tyson Fury because he tried. He tried to make a fight with Usyk. He tried to make a fight with Joshua. He tried to make a fight with Andy Ruiz. It just didn't work out. So because he couldn't make that work out, we decided to allow him to fight a MMA fighter who has a 0-0 record, and we're going to sanction this as a professional boxing match, and this will be allowed to go on his record. True. Man, you can't make this shit up. I told you, man. Hey, Harvey, I told you, man. But boxing is like WWE right now, man.
I'm not clear on is why you haven't ordered a fight or a purse bid of any kind for the next mandatory challenger. I know there was one at one point for Deontay Wilder against Andy Ruiz. It's pretty clear that those two are never going to make a deal. When can we expect some kind of clarity on who is the mandatory challenger for Tyson Fury?
The mandatory challenger is a major topic. If you do not put the greatest attention into trying to have the best mandatory contender, you will do a disservice to the sport. We do have a process to selecting through elimination bouts and through a specific final elimination who the best challenger of the division is. And we have tried to do the best job. We have had a few bad mandatory contenders which do a disservice to the sport. The WBC rule to see Wilder against Ruiz as the final elimination to be the mandatory contender. This has come just a way too long, and I agree with you.
He answered no question. There's a bunch of niggas playing it. Niggas playing an hour interview.
What has happened has been all this process of Fury trying to do the fights with Usyk, and then the different offers coming from the Middle East to so many different fighters. So it's been very confusing. We have a deadline for confirmation if Wilder and Ruiz is going to happen or not. If not, then we will cancel that ruling and produce a new one.
We can't make this. We can't. Hey, we can't. Hey, bro, we can't. This is just too much, bro. Man. Hey, sir, when are you gonna mandate? When you gonna mandate Tyson Fury to defend the title against someone else? Bro, this man, that was the only question, bro. This man went all around the world. Dog. You can't make this up.
Women's boxing.
Oh, you're talking about women's boxing. No, let's move that up.
All right, last thing for you, and I do appreciate your time. Errol Spence is going to face Terrence Crawford on July 29th. That is for all the belts at 147. Easily the biggest fight of the year. Biggest fight in the welterweight division since Mayweather against Pacquiao. Last month at a press conference, Spence grabbed the microphone and openly called out all the sanctioning bodies, basically to ask where the money that he and others was paying was going. Andre Ward, a boxing Hall of Famer and a former WBC champion, he has asked the same things. The WBC, like all the sanctioning bodies, not exclusive to WBC, they collect a lot of money in fees every single year. Okay. So where is all that money going towards?
Thank you so much for this question. The WBC is a organization, non-profit organization, founded 60 years ago. The WBC has 176 countries affiliated. We have 50 employees in Mexico City, direct, and many other indirect employees.
Okay.
We have offices in Los Angeles, in Albuquerque and Miami, and we have remote offices in other countries. We have a wide variety of committees that do work every single day.
So basically what he's saying is the money is going towards all of, see, that's the groundwork he laid out. The money that we're collecting, see, the WBC, the money that we're collecting from the WBC is, we just want to, we have offices everywhere. We have 50 employees, in Mexico City. We have other non-employees, around the world. So basically what he's saying is we're collecting the sanctioning fees to take care of, to run their operations, nonprofit organization. That's basically what he said. Let's give Mauricio Sulaiman and Chris Mannix a round of applause. Let me drop the phone lines. Let me drop the phone. And we got over 366 people in here and less than 300 likes. We got to get the lights up, but the phone lines is dropping right now. Let me go ahead and open up these phone lines right quick, man. Bro, like, you can't make this up. You can't make any of this up. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that sit around hate watching the show, not hitting the like button, if you hate watching this show and not hitting the like button, Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Anybody, you know what we gonna do? Shout out to Chris Mannix. He did a good job. I don't agree with everything Chris Mannix says. I'm not going to say a lie to you. I'm not going to say I'm a huge fan of his. I'm not. But I give credit where credit is due. This particular interview was spot on and on point. As a matter of fact, tell Mauricio Sulaiman we fixing to sing Gloria Day and them goons at him right now.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard. They be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Well, I see Cam out there. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bell's in the building. It is what it is, man. Phone lines fixing to drop right now.
Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. So, again, just think about all of the people who do these live shows, who be arguing, debating for 12, 13, 14 hours. Well, you know, thinking that they know the rules. Well, Mauricio Sulaiman said this, and this is the rules, and you got to know the rules. Shout out to my main man, Swat Jones. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Swat Jones dropping that quarter of a dub, man. Salute to you, fam. But you get what I'm saying, though? So, just, you know, so, again, you can't sit here and even have debates on what the rules is. The man said in the interview, we changed the rules as we pretty much go along. What you was initially able to do when we created the French fries belt, we changed it the very next fight. You know, he has this crazy explanation for how Jermall Charlo can hold the belt for 75 years and not fight nobody. But then he says that Carlos Adames is happy not being a champion. Carlos Adames is happy not being a champion. He's happy just being an interim champion. You know, Chris Mannix challenging him on that. And you know, and I'm like, okay, well, if he was happy just being an interim champion, explain to me why did he petition the WBC at the WBC convention to make him the mandatory to fight for the title? Oh, well, I just spoke to him the other day. He's very happy with his position. He's making good money. You can't make this up, dog. Carl, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's your inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
Man, Mauricio got some explaining to do, coach. He sound like my uncle when he drank a little bit too much. He don't know what the fuck he's saying, man. He all over the damn place, man. I mean, he probably pissed off, man. He probably mad right now calling Chris Mannix after the interview saying, why you got to do me like that, man? I thought we were going to take it easy on me, man. You know, and probably Chris was like, man, shit, I'm here for the real shit, man. How you want my audience to respond?
No, you know what? He said, listen, one thing I will say about Chris Mannix, he did keep it G. He said that, hey, look here, man, I'm gonna ask you some tough questions. Before the interview started, he let him know off the rip, I'm going for the job. I'm asking some tough questions now. You might not like what I'm gonna say, but I have to ask you this. He said he let him know before the interview started what it was gonna be.
Yeah, none of that shit made any sense, man. At the end of the day, I mean, all the explanation he tried to do, Coach, it just, you're right. It's like Ellaby, man, all day, man.
Yeah,
all day.
Yeah,
make no sense. And then you know what? Even the money, like at the end of the day, like he's tried to like say the money's going to this and that and funding for boxers that retire, and some of them have they have injuries and stuff like that. And they have health insurance, but I mean you can't really prove that. You know what I mean? I mean he's in Mexico, man. I mean he got an organization there. You got to show the papers.
Yeah, they don't have that. They don't have that in boxing. Like fighters are independent contractors. It's not like not like boxers are employees where they have a 401k plan, insurance, medical, dental. They don't have that in boxing. I've
never heard any boxer that retired that says the WBC is taking care of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they don't do that. They don't do that. So
so it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Just want to say, I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with it, but I just want your opinion in this, Coach, and it got to do with bobblehead. I just heard today, this morning, that they're planning on having him fight. What the hell's his name, Coach? I just told you.
Talking about Chris Colbert?
Yeah. Can you believe that shit? I was shocked, Coach, but not really shocked with Tank Davis. I mean, we already know the wannabe face of boxing. He don't want real competition. You know what I mean? And not just that. Bill Haney just posted on Boxing Boys, or he talked to them, to Nez, and he said that the coach for Tank Davis never even sent him a contract. So he was lying about that, Coach. What you got to say with that?
I'm lost. You say that Devin Haney, Coach Calvin said they never sent Devin Haney a contract to fight Dev?
Yeah, yeah, because Tank's coach said that they sent him a contract. You know what I mean? And
I think I remember that.
Bill Haney said that they never even got a contract. So he's lying about that. I mean, I just don't understand this, man. Why people can fucking defend like big bobblehead and his coaching staff, man. Well, they don't want to make the fight.
Well, if he fight Chris Colbert, I think that will satisfy people say that Tank don't fight slick black fighters. Is Chris Colbert classified as a slick black fighter? And if he is, I think Tank is satisfying the people who criticize him for not fighting any slick black fighters. He's fighting a slick black fighter now, Chris Colbert. If that were to happen, I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is.
I'm not gonna let him off the hook because Chris Colbert's dad is Mexican. You know that, right? His stepdad.
Yeah, stepdad Mexican. Okay, so that make a part. Yeah, okay, that make a part Mexican.
Huh? What's the coach?
I guess I make a part Mexican then.
That's what I'm saying. The brother of a Mexican family. He grew up with a Mexican family. So, I mean, Tank Davis still picking up a Mexican fighter. Yes.
Hey, so let me ask you this, D-Block. You said Bill Haney said that they never received a contract from Calvin Ford, Tank Davis' team.
Yes. He texted Nez from the Boxing Boys this morning because, I was jogging. I was doing my thing this morning, and I was hearing the show. And right in the middle of the show, Bill Haney texted Nez from the Boxing Boys, and he was shocked. He's like, I can't believe it. That means Coach Ford lied to us.
So hold on. How do you know that Bill Haney? How do you know that Bill Haney is lying?
Well, I mean, I actually believe Bill Haney because the moves that he's made for his son have actually come into fruition. I mean, he said my son's going to fight for the title. He wants the championship. We're willing to do whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I got more trust in Bill Haney because he's kept it factual to a point of keeping everything in line. Like I always say, Coach, a man keeps his word, and Bill Haney has. In all this time that I've seen him and heard him, he's actually kept his word where his boy was going to be the champion of the world. He did everything possible to make his son a champion, and that's what he did. He wants the Tank Davis fight, but for me, Calvin Ford always flip-flopping, saying that they want Shakur, they want all the fighters. It's not true, bro.
No, I was just trying to hear. They said that the audio was kind of choppy, so audio was kind of choppy.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why the audio is choppy. I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna check it out. All right, D Block, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, Coach.
All right,
Peace out.
Yeah, I don't know why the audio is choppy. Let me see what's up. Let me see, can I find something? Let me see, can I hold on? Let me see why the audio is choppy. I want to see how my voice sounds. What's choppy? Let me see what's up. Let me see, can I find something? Let me see, can I hold on? Let me see why the audio is choppy. I want to see how my voice. I wonder if it's a soundboard. I wonder if it's a soundboard or not. Let me run it back and see. I wonder if it's a soundboard. I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do when the show is over with? I'm gonna have to probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna clean the computer, run my system, clean the computer, and get rid of all of the files that may be on it. I might have too many files on it. I don't know. I don't know why D Block sounded choppy, or if I sound choppy or not. I don't know if I sound choppy or not. You guys let me know. Shout out to Damien. Shout out to Uncanny Slim. He said Coach Damien Wayans makes more sense than Mauricio. Yes, he does. He does. Shout out to let me see something. Shout out to Joshua Prophets for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
He said Fury got more. He said Sulaiman have more excuses for Fury than a black man in an electric chair. I've been saying this. Let me see what's up with my audio. That's the mic. I don't know why the mic is. Let me see what's up. Mic right there. All right, let me see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I had it up too loud. I'm gonna put it about right here and see what's up. Hopefully that solves it. Let me see. Maybe I had it up too loud. I'm gonna put it about right here and see. I'm gonna see what's up. I sound good to me. I sound good to me from the computer. But I'm not sure. So I just turned it down on the soundboard. Maybe I had it. Maybe I had it up too much. Who knows? It's probably what I did. Caller, what's your name? We calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Is the audio working okay, Coach? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm waiting for people to tell me.
Right.
A couple of people say I'm good now. I think the volume was up too high.
Okay.
I think the volume was up too high on the soundboard. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, Coach. Mauricio Sulaiman, bro. Listen, is there any way you can get me his direct number? I'd like to give him a peace of mind. For real, Coach. I'm sick and tired of this dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Coach, cut it out, man. Stop playing with our intelligence, bro. You know what I mean? This guy, bro, is always full of excuses, coming up with just shut up, bro. Listen, that guy Chris, I'm a fan of his, bro.
Chris Mannix.
Right off the bat, he asked him the hard questions, bro. Like, why is Charlo still champion? For real, he didn't even try to butter him up or nothing. I respect that. I'm a fan of that kid. And Coach, let me tell you, man, this Sulaiman, bro, stop fucking with boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxing's already like a joke. It's a circus to me.
Yeah.
You know, and what he's doing, it's not healthy. You know, but yeah, Coach, man, that guy Chris, man, he's real, bro.
Well,
I
now,
like that.
now we see why some people think that boxing is a joke now, because you have a sanctioning body, the president of a sanctioning body who sanctions fights, and you're listening to his explanations to direct questions from Chris Mannix, and he can't really even answer them. He's like dancing around them. He's going all over the world. Like literally, bro, this man was asked direct questions, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to figure out, did he really answer a question? It's like he half-heartedly answers it. He moves around. Like, for me, there's no clarity after listening to that interview. I have no clarity.
Yeah. I know. I'm still confused. I'm more confused now than I was yesterday. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Coach, something else I want to tell you, man. Respect to you, bro.
What's that?
Listen, I'm glad you check Latino perspective, bro. I've been wanting to do that on the chat. You know, I'm the type of dude I live and let live, bro. But listen, I'm glad you did that because listen, man, I feel the negative energy, bro. Every time that guy in the chat, he's always talking smack.
Yeah.
Dude, you got something to say? You're a grown ass man. Call in, bro. Don't be bitch.
Yeah.
Call in. Just tell us what you know. We want to know what you got. What you want to, what's on your mind. Just talk to us, bro. And again, coach, this is your show. You're the star over here. If you don't like it, like you say, motherfucker, leave. You know what I'm saying? Unsubscribe and get the fuck out. That's it. That's it, coach. That's my call, brother.
All right.
Thank
all
you.
right. Yes, sir.
Later, man.
All right. They say the audio choppy again. Man, I don't know why the audio is why the fuck my audio is tripping? Why is hold on, guys. Hold on, let me see something. Why is my audio tripping? Okay, why is my audio? Why the hell is my audio? Hold on, let me see something. Okay, automatic adjust mic volume. Let me see how this sounds right here. Echo cancellation, reduce mic background noise. Let me see what this sounds like right here. I don't understand why my audio is choppy. Let me see. Let me see what this sounds like right here. Yeah. I don't know. I get to the bottom. I have to get to the bottom of it, guys, after the show. I do apologize. If it's still choppy, I do apologize. I don't hear it. You know what I mean? So he said you're good, coach. That's the internet. He said that's the internet. Yeah, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I really don't hear it, man. So I apologize. Trying to see. The volume is down here. I think the settings. Is the audio bad when the phone when the phone calls come in, or is it bad when I'm just talking now? Because I want to get to the bottom of it. He said, right now, coach, you're good. Okay, I'm good right now. Okay, all right, I'm good right now. So just let me know when I'm not good. Maybe it's when the phone calls come in. I don't know. Shout out to Rick Timms. Okay, but again, back to what we were saying, right? So again, I don't know. We don't know if Bill Haney or the phone calls. It's the phone calls. Oh, okay. I wonder why the phone calls sound choppy. I wonder why the phone calls sound. I hope the feds ain't got my phone tapped. Do the feds have my phone tapped? I wonder if the feds got my phone tapped. Anyways, as it relates to the Bill Haney in Tank Davis situation, Calvin Ford and all that stuff there. Again, I don't know. I mean, D-Block says he believes what Bill Haney is saying. My thing is Bill Haney is a politician. So Bill Haney is a politician and Bill Haney is LDBC. So you just got to question that. I don't know enough to say that Bill Haney is lying. I don't know enough to say that Bill Haney is telling the truth. I don't know. All I'm saying is I can't say Calvin Ford is lying because I don't have any information on that. And then I can't say Bill Haney is lying because I don't have any information on that as well. We don't know. We only know what they say, what they tell us. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But, D-Block says that he wants to believe that Bill Haney because the way Bill Haney's been moving his son. I do get that. But that doesn't mean that Bill Haney is incapable of lying. You get what I'm saying? A lot of stuff go on this stuff, man, when people be pushing certain agendas. Guys, let me know. We got a phone call coming in. Let me know if there's any popping. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Martin from Jersey.
Martin from Jersey. Talk to me.
Coach, the hell was Sulaiman talking about? I understand the word he said. That interview had me confused, falling asleep and everything. Dozing off. This guy, he couldn't answer not one question. And to get off, not to get off the subject, but D Block versus Rick. What weight class is that gonna be on?
Oh, you talking about no, Rick say nah, he good. He says obviously D Block don't want no smoke, so he said he moving on from that. That's what he say. D Block say D Block training right now. D Block training, so.
Nah, man, like nah, you sounding like you ducking. Guy say he's training, he wanna fight you. You know, make it happen. Yeah. Make it happen, you know what I'm saying? We waiting for this fight, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. The guy say he's ready. He's gonna get ready. You stay ready because you work out, you drink alkaline water, you run every day, do 50 push-ups, whatever. You just stay with it and just wait for him. Obviously. But that's all I got to say, Coach. Have a great day.
All right, shout out to Mark from Jersey. Skulo said that Devin Haney's supposed to have a deadline today. No, Devin Haney has they gave him an extension. I think Devin Haney requested an extension, and on today's deadline, the WBC granted the extension. And shout out to Eric Gomez, salute man, Bond Squad. Really though. So as a matter of fact, I have it right here. He asked for an extension, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. What is the extension for? Who knows? We know that he's been mandated. It's been mandated. Let me see what's up. Let me see can I find it. More than likely, it's under Michael Benson. Michael Benson probably posted something on Twitter. Let's see what's up, Michael Benson probably posted something on Twitter. We're gonna see what's up. What you say, sis? You say yes. I think he's trying to fight Regis. Okay. He's trying to fight Regis. Michael Benson. There go Michael Benson right there. You know what? You know what, Lisa? Because a lot of this stuff, especially after listening to Mauricio Sulaiman and all of that stuff there, you got to understand a lot of this stuff that we be hearing going online. We need different people, managers, promoters, boxing dads, or whatever. Be going to different places and locations. Different news, YouTube media, social media outlets. You really don't know what to believe. You really don't know what to believe because a lot of this stuff be, smoke and mirrors, politics, anything that's dealing with politics is lies. Anytime politics get involved, it's a bunch of lies, bunch of stuff that just ain't lies and half truths. Let's see right here. Michael Benson say that the WBC has now granted Devin Haney an extension until Thursday, July 27th, to decide if his next fight would be a defense of his undisputed lightweight title, world titles versus Shakur Stevenson, or if he moves up to challenge Regis Prograis. Why they gave him an extension? So this is what I'm saying. No, I'm not tripping on whether they gave him an extension or not. I'm not upset about it at all. But what I'm saying is, this again, Mauricio Sulaiman, they say one thing, and then they say, okay, we got an extension on this. And bro, you can't trust that dude, Mauricio, man. I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, well, what's going on, Coach? This is Coach Eddie from ATL. What's happening, brother?
Man, Coach Eddie from ATL. Talk to me, fam.
That much, my brother. Hey, good show today, man. Like you say, man, these everybody know boxing has always been ran by gangsters, man. These sanctioning bodies, man, they ain't nothing but crime syndicates, man.
Yeah.
All they be doing, is washing money, laundering money. You got the WBA, they sanction out of Panama City. That's in Panama. Then WBC, they out of Mexico City. WBO out of Puerto Rico. And IBF, they out of New Jersey. So I think they be taking their money, man. Be flooding the street with crack, cocaine, and fentanyl, and putting psychedelics and all this up in the street, man. That's all they doing, is collecting money. And they taking their money and they flipping it, Coach. That's what they doing with the money, man. They ain't putting that money out there like they say they is. You know what I'm talking about? They just flipping the money.
Well, he said
They're flipping the money, making a profit.
He said because they have so many employees and they have organizations all over the world. Like he went through all of that, right? He went through all of that. Like they asked me, said, where does the money go? Well, the WBC, we take pride in collecting monies because we go all over the world, and we have 50 employees, and we have offices in Miami, and we have offices in, like, he just went out. So basically, instead of saying, look here, man, the money goes towards to pay for our employees. We're a nonprofit organization. We have different organizations around the world. We need that money in order to be able to keep our operational costs up around the world. Instead of him just coming out saying that, it was just I get it. They have to make money, but that's what he said. That's what he should have just said. Hey, look, this is where the money go at. The money go right here. If you want my belt, you got to pay for it. You got to pay us a fee to have my belt, period. That's pretty much what it is, if you ask me,
Yeah, they lying, Cole. They flipping that money. I'm telling you, they flooding the street with crack, cocaine, and fentanyl, man. They making that money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing them running drugs, and they're using their organization to wash the money, man. That's all they doing, man. They can plenty of money. But you know what I'm saying? That's my call, Cole. That's my theory anyway. I think they flooding the street with crack, guns, and cocaine, man. Especially in the black community.
All right. Well, shout out to Coach Eddie, man.
You're good.
Shout out to Coach Eddie. Let's get to I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that with the sanctioning body. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say all that with the sanctioning body, but I get where you're coming from. Let's get to the super chats. Shout out to Sean Parks. Hey, okay. For dropping that $27.99. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Sean. What to say, fam? He said, shout out to Sean. Let's see what's up. Shout out to Shad. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hold on, guys. We need 20 more likes. We need 20 more likes. Hey, the Tenderoni Fridays, man. I'm always happy for Tenderoni Fridays, man. He said the cartel got it tapped, coach, because of Canelo hate day. Hey, hey, I don't know. Shout out to Ali Maddox for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He said Canelo hate day. He said not saying I agree or disagree with D Block, but the nerve to talk about ducking when he's ducking Traveling Rick and supports the #1 duck in boxing, Duck Dello. Hey, so Alan say, how can D Block talk about ducking when he is clearly, according to what Alan Maddox is saying, ducking his fellow Texan Slick Rick Timms, south side of Houston.
True.
And Alan say, well, you know what? Alan sent back. Alan also sent back saying, he said Duck Nello. One thing I say about Alan now, boy, Alan do not like Canelo. I think it's painfully obvious that he can't stand Canelo guts.
Down from the bar,
like for real.
There's a
He can't stand
stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
At this point, you get what I'm saying? One thing, Alan is consistent, but when it comes to Canelo, boy, but listen, as a matter of fact, today, today Tenderoni Friday, so we can't. Today is not the I hate Canelo hotline. I hate Canelo hotline today. We ain't gonna do that today. But as it relates to Tank Davis, so now I do hear rumors of Tank Davis fighting Chris Colbert. If the amount of money that I'm hearing for what Oscar De La Hoya said that Ryan Garcia made, I think they said Ryan Garcia made $30 million fighting Tank. If Ryan Garcia made $30 million fighting Tank, just imagine what Tank made. I'm pretty sure Tank made another $30 million as well. So, that's a lot of money for two lightweights. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's D Block.
D Block, talk to me.
Coach, like I said, man, I ain't ducking nobody. I want to smoke. I said I want to smoke. I worked out this morning. I'm ready to go to the Mayweather gym right now. I said I was going to go to a Thai gym. I said, nah. If I'm a boss Rick Tim from Southside the Realest, I got to make sure I'm good. I'm going to the Mayweather gym, going to be trained with my best friend, and it's going to be good. I'm telling you, Coach, they're going to call me a slick black fighter when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? I'm going to be, I'm going to respect. You know what I mean? I'm going to work on my feet. I'm going to work on my punches, and I'll definitely work on my hook. Because when I land that hook on Rick Tim, it's going night-night. Call me a clown. This clown's going to knock you out, like I said, Coach. So all these duckanellos, duck talk, quack, 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 your boy, he wants to smoke. He's going to work his ass out for this fight. So we still on. Now, if Rick want to be a part of it, meet me in 3 months, like I said. This is day 2 of training camp. And your boy serious. I asked for the day off. It's going down. D-Block, D-Count, D-T, D-Real, Baltimore, stand up.
D-Block say he ain't ducking no smoke. D-Block, hey, D-Block say, look, let me clarify right now. I ain't ducking no smoke, boy. Listen, D-Block say, let me clarify right now. We ain't ducking no smoke. In 3 months, it's on.
Pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, knock your
months,
fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. I got you backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm looking at this fight between these two rabbits. Chin all in the air. The chin all in the air. I say, damn, you know you got chin in the air, right? You supposed to have the chin tucked. They got their chin all in the air. But they choking them though. They choking them. True. And they got their chin all in the air. I'm just saying. Hey, so, bro, Tank, I'm wondering, hey, Keenum, so $30 million. I think that's what Oscar De La Hoya said that Ryan made or whatever. Is that Ryan Garcia made $30 million? I mean, not that I give it to him. I'm not getting $1 of it. And so what Tank made? Or is it they made $30 million and they split that? What you say, Ed? Ed say, hold on. I don't have any intel on that, guys. So I'm just being honest with you. I don't have, shout out to Alan, shout out to Martin King Boxing. He said Rick's soft and scared. He can't wait on D Block. Okay. Let me see what's up. See what they're saying in the chat. I don't know. Well, let me see what's up. What y'all saying in the chat. I want to pull some of these comments up. Hey, what you say, Ed Perez? A lot of that shit be smoke and mirrors, dog. I don't know. Ed Perez said no, Tank made less because Heyman knew it was Ryan's fans that would buy the pay-per-view event. He said Tank guaranteed purses $5 million. You say Tank guaranteed purses $5 million. Heyman took advantage of Tank. How you know Tank guaranteed purses $5 million? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's happening, man? Casino Life Prayers from Atlanta.
Casino Life, talk to me, fam.
What's going on, man? But they say that boy Ryan got 30 meals. They say he got 30 meals. But Coach, I ain't gonna lie. If you look at the math on, like, you know how everybody was doing the math on the gate and the pay-per-views, like that shit, 30 million to Ryan sound about right. Because then all that shit added up to over $100 million.
So what did Tank make?
I'm thinking he probably made 50.
I don't know what the split was for that fight. To be honest with you, I really don't know what the split was for that fight. So I'm saying is if if shout out to Curtis Robinson, man. He said Coach love. Okay, much love, Curtis. Yeah, I don't know if Ryan Garcia made 30 million and Tank was the A side and he had to concede all these different things. I'm just wondering what Tank Davis made.
Man, I think I mean, I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like you don't. But
Yeah.
I mean, based off of them making over 100, they generated over $100 million. So I'll take about 20 million off of that and give 20 million to the Zone and Showtime. And then
they get more than that. They was getting more than that.
They got about like 30 million, 40 million.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they got more.
I feel like we know if Ryan got 30 million, that means Tank got more. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And I think he got like it ain't no 10 million more. It's gonna be like 20 million. I feel like if Ryan made 30, then Tank made 50.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
That's what I
don't know. I can't even confirm. I can't because Oscar De La Hoya said it, but we can't even confirm if that's true or not. I don't know. I mean, again, it's above our pay grade, so we got to fight and all of that stuff there. I'm just saying, if Ryan Garcia made 30 million, I'm pretty sure Tank had to at least make the same thing. You know what I mean? If not more. Yeah. So
But the real reason for my call, I was calling about that Jermall Charlo thing on the Mauricio Sulaiman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he answered the question, bro. I read through all that shit, bro. Basically, what he said was, bro. I mean, bro, the belt looked the best with Jermall, with the Charlo twin, man. Everybody else that 160 is lame. Like that's basically what I heard, bro. He basically saying like nobody give a fuck about nobody else at 160 anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well let Charlo hold the belt. I think that's basically what the hell he just said.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing that's tripping me out is he said, so there's activity. Carlos Adames has won the WBC intern title a couple of fights ago. So there's activity in the middleweight division. No, man. No, man. I don't want to, Yeah, man.
But the thing is, though, Coach, I'm looking at it from, I mean, he wrong. Jermall should be stripped. But at the end of the day, if Jermall ain't the top, if Jermall ain't the top champion, then it's like, but nobody cares about them other niggas, though. Like, it's like, I'm looking at it from their money. They think about their money and shit. They like, these niggas don't make no money. So, I mean, I guess they just let that nigga hold it because, he got his brothers.
I don't know.
Like everybody's talking about the twins right now.
Yeah,
everybody's talking about the twins right now.
Yeah, now Mauricio Sulaiman said that Carlos Adames is happy being a WBC intern champion. He's making good money, whatever the hell good money. What the hell is good money? Like what? Like can you define good money? Like put a number on what good money is. Yeah, he's making good money. And then Chris Mannix say, no, I have to disagree with that. I mean, this guy wants to become a champion. He doesn't want to be happy being an intern champion. He said, no, I just spoke to him yesterday. He said, oh, you just spoke to him? Yes, he just spoke to him. So my follow-up question would have been, okay, if Carlos Adames is happy being the WBC intern champion, explain to me why did he show up at your doorsteps at the WBC convention and petition the WBC right there while you was there in front of the board. When he got on the microphone, he said, listen, man, I want to fight Jermall Charlo for the WBC title. I've been his mentor for the past couple of fights. The man been decking me, bobbing and weaving. Man, look, I'm supposed to fight him next. What's happening? And then you denied his request. So that doesn't sound like a guy that was happy being an intern champion when he's petitioning you to fight the guy who has the belt to become a champion. Like, make that make sense. That would have been my follow-up question. Yeah.
You're right, Coach. And the moral of the story is, bro, we need one like a organization that run boxing, bro. That's the only thing that's gonna fix that shit, bro. Because the problem is, it's sad for Adames because Adames, he just don't got enough people. Like, enough people don't give a fuck about Adames. Yeah, for him to make no noise.
Yeah, he ain't got no fans. You're right. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you was right about that. Now, he ain't really nothing in the middleweight division. Like, ain't none of them guys, ain't nothing popping in the middleweight division. So people probably like, they just really don't care. You do make a point on that. There's nothing there. The middleweight division is a desert right now. But hey, I gotta let you go.
Now,
go ahead. I'll let you
finish. All right. I was just gonna tell you one thing. I was gonna say if a whole bunch of names all of a sudden move to 160, you'll see some shit happen. That's what I wanted to say. Like if some big names popped up in 160, he gonna have to come up out their belt. What? You know what I'm saying? But that's it.
All right. Shout out to Casino Live Press, ATL. Yeah, see, you know, he gave us a French fries belt explanation. He gave us a well, you know, because we created that belt, you know, we was able to do certain things that we weren't able to do before. We was able to get certain fights that we wouldn't have been able to get in the past. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, for real. Like every time he answered a question, it was like, man, you know, every time he answered a question, this is what I heard.
Internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination, would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? This is Wise from Houston.
Wise from Houston. Talk to me, fam.
I got 2 quick questions for you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
My first question is, how you feel about Crawford and Smith's video workout? Like what you got from that video? Did you get a chance to catch those 2 videos?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw it. I mean, to be honest, I mean, regardless of whether the workout video or not, I still have my prediction is still the same. I have Crawford by knockout. But the open workout they did, Spence looked kind of robotic and slow to me. You know, that's just what I saw. My observation just looked robotic and slow. I saw Derek James with the pads, and then he threw the left hook, and he kind of like hit Smith on the side head a little bit, kind of like remind him, hey, make sure you keep that hand up. Then he put his hand up, and then he stopped, and then he went to the punching bag and stuff like that. So, just my observation, I think that he looked kind of stiff. I think Crawford was a little bit more fluid. I think he worked out a little. I think his workout was a little longer. He was working with all 3 of his coaches, stuff like that. So, I mean, that's just my observation of it.
I feel you. Crawford definitely looked fluent. You know, he looked like he was like just smoother, you know what I mean? But last question, Coach, I'm gonna let you go after this. Okay, how you feel about Tank in that Chris Colbert situation? Who you think Tank should go with next? You think Chris Colbert is the right move, or you think Tank should go somewhere else?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Like Wise, Tank Davis is probably the only fighter, the only black fighter in America that can fight anybody he wants, and he would sell out that venue. Now, he's not gonna make the kind of money that he made fighting Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia, you know, he brought all those fans from TikTok. So if he fights Chris Colbert, he ain't got to worry about breaking no pay-per-view numbers. He'll probably go back to what his norm is. Or maybe some of those Ryan Garcia fans, I'd be like, oh man, well, Tank is fighting this guy. We just want to buy his fights. So, you know, we'll see. Like we'll see. The numbers will determine whether that's a good fight or not. Tank, because of that fight with Ryan Garcia, maybe he can use that as leverage to try to, you know, get more money out of them or whatever. But I don't know. But I think his fans are going to come see him anyway. Go again. If Tank can fight Kermit the Frog, and his fans are going to see him fight, like for real. Now it won't sell the pay-per-views. You can throw the pay-per-views out the window. It ain't gonna sell the pay-per-views. But from a venue standpoint, he can literally fight Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, Snuffleupagus, the Cookie Monster, and he gonna sell. Now I'm being honest with you, fam. Like for real, I'm dead ass serious on that.
Yeah, I feel you, Coach. Yeah, that's all I got for you, Coach. Salute, fam.
Yes, sir. Salute, man. Houston, stand up, man. Shout out to Wise from Houston, man. Houston, stand up, man. Ace sound in the building. So, you know, I mean, Chris Colbert is getting knocked out. He's gonna get on that back foot. He's gonna get on that back foot. I mean, me personally, I would rather see Tank fight someone else. But the reality of the situation is Tank Davis' fan base supports him overwhelmingly, and he can fight anything. Tank Davis can fight this beeper, this Qualcomm beeper right here. Tank can fight this small roll of toilet paper right here. Tank can fight this cup of water right here. Especially now that he's get out of jail, like, yeah, he'll be back. But his pay-per-views, I predict if he does that, his pay-per-views where it was at 200,000, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So Like that. I mean, that's what I predict. I predict that's what his pay-per-views will be back. He'll be back down that way. You know, he's not going to do the numbers that he did with Ryan Garcia. I can damn well guarantee.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
Rematch with Esau Cruz. I mean, me personally, I would rather. That'll be the better fight then. The Esau Cruz fight will probably be the better fight than Chris Colbert. The Esau Cruz fight will be a better fight than Chris Colbert. Hands down, absolutely. True. I mean, a lot of people felt that Chris lost his last fight against El Rayo. A lot of people feel that. He lost that fight against El Rayo. You get what I'm saying? Tank gonna sleep him. Pretty sure of that. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Tank gonna sleep him. So, you know, but he's fought a slick black fighter. Like Tank fans can say, when y'all say he don't fight black fighters, he fought a slick black fighter. And they will make an argument for that fight. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Rick, shout out to my sister Bless 365. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, what's going on, sis?
Super chat.
She said she bet another drop. Hey, Bless say D-Block versus Rick. I'm betting on the draw. Okay. See, you wasn't here yesterday, sis. Doggone Rick let it be known. He do his push-ups. He in shape. He stay ready. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. D-Block getting ready. D-Block training right now. D-Block in training camp. D-Block in training camp. Shout out to Adam Maddox. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I'll say, Coach, Rick real. That man wants smoke now. Telling you, Rick ready. He said, really, Rick ready to jump in the bucket. And now, no socks, old whore. He say old war. Oh, it's old war gloves. I guess you're trying to say old war gloves. Old war gloves hanging from the neck. 90 days. A rehab program. D-Block BSing. Rick wants a street squabble right now. Okay. Okay, so but D-Block saying he got to go into training camp. You get what I'm saying? D-Block is in training camp right now. You get what I'm saying? So right now we getting a little, you know, even when Rocky Balboa fought Clubber Lang, Rocky Balboa had to train for Clubber Lang. They even showed Clubber Lang training for Rocky. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta take that into consideration. You gotta take that into consideration. Even Clubber Lang had to train for Rocky Balboa. And vice versa.
Something, no statue. Give him guts.
Clubber Lang say, get that while you can. Don't get his sucker no statue. Give him guts. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, so that's all I'm saying. We got to give him some time. Let's look at the poll. Let's end the poll. We got 347 votes. Let's look at the poll. Right now, Rick Timms is 44% of the people out of 375 people that participated in the poll. 44% of the people say that Rick Timms will win this fight by knockout by KO. 9% say that Rick will win by decision. 36% say that D-Block will win by KO or TKO. And 10% say that D-Block will win by decision. So based on the poll that's coming from the chat is favoring 45% for Rick by KO now. The chat is favoring Rick to win this fight. So Rick is the favorite. The over and under is what? Rick is a 3-1 favorite to win this fight. So the over and under is Rick. Rick is a 3-1 favorite to win this fight. That's the over and under. You get what I'm saying? D-Block, you know, so according to the people in the chat, D-Block is Rick Timms is highly favored to win this fight. True. He's the betting odds. The betting odds is with Rick. The betting odds is with Rick. According, and as a matter of fact, let's end the poll. The poll been on for 2 hours. Let's end the poll and see what's up. The betting odds are with Rick. That's what the betting odds are. Matter of fact, let's end the poll right here. Hold on. Let's hit the poll right here. Let's see what's up. Bam. That's it. So y'all take a screenshot of it. Y'all take a screenshot of it. Right now, Rick is favorite. D-Block is the underdog according to the betting odds in the chat.
True.
There y'all go right there. According to the betting odds in the chat, Rick is favorite. D-Block is the underdog. Just want to throw that out there. We're going to see if the betting odds change as we get closer to the 3-month deadline. And see how training camp is going. You know, if D-Block is in shape. Because Rick say he in shape right now. Rick is in shape. Rick is in shape. You can believe that. You can believe that. Rick is in shape. So, shout out to my dog Rick Timms, man, Southside, and shout out to D-Block from Dallas. So, my thing is, though, as of late, the Tank, I mean, he's in a position where he can do what he wants to do. He just made a boatload of money fighting Ryan Garcia. He made a boatload of money fighting Ryan Garcia. So, I mean, he's in a position where he can do pretty much what he wants to do at that point. You get what I'm saying? And again, I said before Tank went to jail, I say, man, by the time he get out, he had the opportunity to have 3 fights this year. This will probably be the first time Tank has had 3 fights in 1 year in a while. You get what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block 3 times.
D-Block 3 times. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach, man, you happy with this Chris Colbert fight if it happens?
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if I'm happy or not. Tank gonna sell out the venue. The pay-per-view gonna suck. I can tell you that right now. The pay-per-view, in comparison to what he did with Ryan, that's it gonna suck. I can tell you that right now. Because Chris ain't no draw like that at all, and you know, Tank ain't gonna do those numbers again unless he fight Ryan Garcia again for whatever at another weight class. So, but I wouldn't be happy with that. But I'm not tripping on it. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he's bringing. I think Chris Colbert, that was his first fight at 135, and I don't think he even said that he didn't want to go. He wanted to go back to 130, and now I guess they're gonna make him fight Tank Davis. It's gonna be a sorry fight, man. I'll be honest with you, man. It's gonna be quick. I mean, if Chris Colbert could lose to Garcia and then get beat up by this other guy, I mean, you know, Tank Davis is going there.
Like El Ryan beat him.
Yeah, just not. It ain't even gonna be worth it, man. It's like when Ryan Garcia fought.
I mean, he won the fight, but El Ryan won. El Ryan beat Chris, in my opinion.
This is gonna be like Pacquiao versus Han. That's how quick it's gonna be. I don't care what people say, and it just makes Baltimore look bad too, man. I mean, to have a guy like that and you support someone like that, you know, and then they're gonna criticize Canelo because he's bringing up Charlo, but Charlo's an undisputed champion.
Yeah,
you know. He's thinking it all. It's like when Canelo went up there and fought Kovalev. But anyways, all those people that voted for Rick Timms, y'all gonna eat your words, man. Because I'm driving. I'm already here downtown, and I'm gonna tell you something, Coach. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna get that picture of Rick Timms, and I'm gonna blow it up, and I'm gonna put it on one of these bags during my training camp, and I'm gonna keep on hitting that, and I'm gonna keep on hitting that. Because D-Block's coming, baby. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Dallas, Texas, stand up, man. D-Block in the house. What you say, Shad? You said what was John Ryder? I mean, you get what I'm saying, fam? You're talking about John Ryder. John Ryder. But listen, bro, this is what I'm saying, fam. Like, again, Tank is that guy where he can do what he wants to do. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm not tripping. You know why I'm not tripping? Because we can't have it both ways. If Canelo is allowed to do whatever he wants to do, he's the face of boxing, he's the cash cow, stuff like that. And that can be defended by his fans or people who support Canelo. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not tripping. Then Tank Davis can do what he want to do. I mean, that's just where we at now. You get what I'm saying? Tank can still say, I gave you guys what you wanted. I gave you a big fight. Tank can still say that I gave you a mega fight with Ryan Garcia. And the numbers show that the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis was a mega fight. So it's kind of hard to kind of argue it, but then people to say, yeah, but look at the circumstances for what you fought him under. So, and he can say, well, look, Canelo Alvarez do the same thing. So Tank is following the Canelo blueprint. Like people, like any criticism that anyone have, hold on. Any criticism that anyone would have of Tank Davis from this point forward, they would say, okay, well, if you criticize Tank, Tank just doing what Canelo doing. They're gonna always throw that back up in Tank's critics' face. If you cool with what Canelo doing, why you mad when what Tank doing? What my main man name finesse 3 times say? Finesse 2 times? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. You get what I'm saying? So I mean that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you let one dude slide, let him do what he want to do, however you want to see it. However you say. If one guy can slide, 2 guys can slide, then guess what? You got to let everybody else slide. Caller, what's the name you calling from?
Coach Troy from Baltimore, man. How you doing? Always get away from the spot. How you doing, brother?
Troy from B-More. Talk to me, fam. You're doing good.
Oh, man, look. I heard about the big fight you just announced between Rick and D-Block. Big fight, right? Yeah. So I don't know if they have a gym yet, but I got a 3,000 square foot gym right here in North Carolina if they want it. You know, they come and do their thing here if they want to. I'm just letting them know, okay?
I think
that's me.
Okay. All right. I think they're gonna be in Texas, but okay.
Oh, they're gonna be in Texas? Oh, damn. Okay, well, in case you change your mind, wanted a neutral spot. I have a 3,000 square foot gym right here waiting for you. And D-Block, Coach, Rick is from Baltimore?
No, Rick is from Houston.
Okay. I'm gonna put my money on Houston, man, because I was in the military with some of them cats. Sorry, D-Block. I can't root for you, brother. I can't do it. But all right, man. You have a good day, brother.
All right, shout out to Troy, man. B-More, stand up. As a matter of fact, let me go over here and look and see. Let's look and see what's up. Let's see. Ryan Garcia, King Rye. Ryan Garcia. And hold on, I'm going to tell you guys something else. Will Ryan Garcia next fight be pay-per-view? Do any Ryan Garcia fans, will Ryan Garcia next fight be pay-per-view? Man, this man, Ryan Garcia, dog. You know what, man? I know y'all say I hate Ryan Garcia. You know what, dog? This man, like, if there's anybody that's a fraud, if there's anybody that's a fraud, it's Ryan Garcia. Bro, hold on, man. Listen, I know y'all say I'm a Ryan Garcia hater, and you know what? I may have to take that on the chin. I may have to take that on the chin. You know what? I may just have to say, you know what, dog? Yeah, I'm a Ryan Garcia hater. I may just have to say that. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
It's Corey from Texas. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, sir. Corey from Texas. I hear you very clearly.
What's up, bro? Yeah, well, I mean, what do you think Devin Haney going to do? You think he's going to go up to 140? You think he'll just go ahead and fight Shakur?
No, he's going to go to 140. I don't think he's going to fight Shakur. I'd be shocked.
Do you think? Right. Do you think if he did fight Shakur, he would beat him?
No. I think if he fights Shakur, I think Shakur.
You don't? No. Okay. Because the only reason I thought, Coach, that maybe Devin beat Shakur is because he got more experience at 135. That's about it. And he used to being it. But, yeah. So you think he's going to vacate? That's crazy, Coach. Man. Well, you going to watch this Kambosos fight tomorrow night, or what you going to do? You going to stream it?
I don't even know, man. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I don't like George Kambosos. I've never been a fan of his. You know, I mean, I'm just being honest with you, fam. And then it's who he's fighting. He's fighting a guy, Maxie Hughes. They fighting here in the States. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I may not. I don't know. So I haven't decided.
All right. Yeah. And one more thing, Coach, before I get out of here. Do you think that Tyson Fury is ducking Alexander Usyk?
Yes.
For some reason, I didn't think so at first, but now I think he is, Coach.
Yes. Absolutely. He ducking. He running. He ducking. He say the man to pumped up middleweight. That's how I feel about it. Ain't nothing nobody gonna say to change my mind. I don't give a damn nobody say. I don't have Tyson Fury fans get upset with me, mad. Some of them unsubscribe. I don't give a damn. Tyson Fury is ducking Alexander Usyk, and I'm sticking to that.
Yeah, I'm starting to think like that too. I'm like, hold up, man. He scared this dude because there's no reason for us not to have. There's no reason for me to not have watched you broadcast that fight 2 months ago when it was supposed to happen. no reason for you not to have done that watch party already. It's crazy.
He doing a whole lot of talking. I'm pumped up middleweight. You know, I'm the Gypsy King. Ahoy there, shiver me timbers. That's not a man born come from me pappy's loins that can beat me. He's a pumped up middleweight. He's a rabbit. I'll destroy him in 2 rounds. I'm hearing everything. I'm hearing everything, but when y'all gonna fight? True.
Right.
This man Usyk has never had any problems, and since he been boxing, negotiating deals, making fights happen. Every time Tyson Fury get ready to have a big fight, there's some type of problem. There was problems with him and Wilder. There's problems with him and Anthony Joshua talking. There's problems, you know, they're like now there's problems with Usyk. Everybody who gets in anybody who fights Tyson Fury, that's a high caliber fighter, have a big name. There's the same thing, always problems.
Right.
So yeah, it is what it is, man. Usyk said when he fought Anthony Joshua, he said we didn't have any issues. There was no issue.
Nah.
And the first fight or the second fight. When it comes to Shiver Me Timbers, when Shiver Me Timbers gets involved, you know, it's a whole lot of flim flam. And he lies so much. The man lies so much, man. Tyson Fury is one of the man lies so every time he open his mouth, he lying, bro. Like look, man, just y'all call me when he fights somebody. Y'all call me when he fights.
And you know
somebody.
what's funny, Coach? Right. You know what's funny, Coach? And the second fight between him and Joshua only got delayed because of the war in Ukraine. Had the war in Ukraine not started, they would have had that rematch even quicker.
Who?
Joshua versus Usyk.
Oh yeah. That is what it is.
Remember, Joshua versus Usyk 2 was a little later than we thought it would be. It was going to be right away, but it was stretched out to almost a year later because of the war in Ukraine. Had the war in Ukraine not happened, I think they would have fought probably 4 months after the first one.
I mean, yeah. Either way it go, and then as of late, Anthony Joshua. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna let you go, Corey. But yeah, you're right about that. Salute, fam. Corey, shout out to you, fam. For text. Salute. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't like Tyson Fury at all. I don't like that motherfucker at all. Now I do like him as a boxer, but outside of boxing, I don't like him. And until he get in the ring and fight until he fight Usyk, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Until he fight Usyk, I'm keeping that same energy. Anyways. But let's go back over here to this fraud over here. They say, Coach, you hate Ryan Garcia. That's what they say, right? They say, I hate Ryan Garcia. That's what they say. Might be some validity to that. It might be some validity to that. Sometimes you got to own up to your hate. Sometimes you got to own up to your hate. I'm gonna tell you why I really don't like Ryan right now. This man is a fraud. Fake it in a $3 bill. I'm going to tell you why. Call him, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, this is why I do Fort Worth, Coach.
Swat from Fort Worth. Talk to me.
Man, I was I was having a good day, and then when they talking about Chris Colbert versus Tank, I'm praying that shit ain't true. Man, that's like black on black crime, man. Like we don't need no more of that shit. Like my thing is, if it ain't gonna be Shakur Dale, I think you need to go ahead and give Gary Jr. I think you need to give that a chance.
Gail Russell?
Yeah. And the reason why I say that, man, I mean, it's going to be big for the DMV. I mean, to be honest with you, man, I just want to see Tank get in there with somebody like your competition need to go up. And I'm not trying to say, but Canelo's still the face of boxing. That's how I look at it, even though I'm a Tank fan. And I think sometimes you can do shit prematurely. Like, don't start taking easy fights because you think, quote, unquote, think you the face of boxing. Put in some work while you're young. Get you a name, get some other big hitters, and then by the time you are the face of boxing, man, you can kind of take it easy. But shit, if you just fighting easy ass fights all the way up until, people say that you the face of boxing, I think that's trash because it's like your resume still gonna look like trash. So I'm hoping this shit ain't true, man. I do not want to see that fight.
All right. Well, shout out to Swat Jones, man. Salute to you, fam, man. Thank you for calling, man. Fort Worth, stand up. Fighting Gary Russell doesn't help that situation. Like if Tank Davis and Gary Russell Jr. were to fight each other, Gary Russell getting knocked out. Shout out to Dory. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Dory. I mean, Gary Russell getting knocked out. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Now, Gary Russell Jr. was one of my favorite fighters. Excellent footwork. Very slippery in the pocket. Like this dude here, man, when you talking about footwork, Gary Russell Jr. had that footwork. Gary Russell Jr. has excellent footwork, but he's too small for Tank. He's not going to be able to stand up to that kind of punching power. Now, Gary Russell does have the footwork to give Tank problems from an elusive standpoint, from being elusive. But come on, man, come on. Gary Russell is a 126 pounder. He gonna get man, Tank. Tank catch him good. I mean, Gary Russell good enough to slip it. One thing I will say about Gary Russell, if it's one guy that'll probably can go 12 rounds without really getting caught with something fighting Tank, it's Gary Russell. It's Gary Russell. But I just don't think he can go 12 without getting caught. I mean, I got Tank beating him up myself. And he's just too small. Shout out to Allen Maddox. Hey, okay. We're topping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Rick coming with that grown man strip. Salute to D-Block. He said, but D-Block better bring a good cut, man. Because all I'm seeing is Rick doing D-Block like Trinidad did Compass. Okay. What else we have? Shout out to Shad. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, although they aren't technically stablemates, do you foresee a situation where Keyshawn and Shakur fight has trouble being made? Yeah. Well, they're not going to fight right now because Keyshawn is in his career as a prospect, and Shakur being a 2-division world champion, this is his 3rd weight division. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to fight each other anytime soon. But in the future, I would hope they'll fight each other. I would think they would put their friendship or whatever aside. But that's going to be a long time from now, to be honest with you. That's not going to be like anytime soon, you know? But anyway, let's get back to my hate of Ryan Garcia. Let's get back to my hate. Let's go right here. This man is a fraud. I want y'all to see this shit. I've seen the interview where he's at Errol Spence's workout. You know, he's training with Derrick James. I don't think that's going to help him anyways. Training with Derrick James ain't going to help him. Letting his beard grow out, so he's trying to get the bag. So he don't fault Tank. So now he's trying to get like I got a full beard growing out now. I'm trying to be a bad boy, this and that. And now he's PBC. He's pretty much claiming PBC. He's pretty much claiming the PBC set. He wants to hang around all PBC fighters, go to the PBC offices, all of this stuff there. The PBC, they care about me. They like me. He lied and said Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins left him high and dry. And then a video come out of Bernard Hopkins being in the locker room with him after he quit against Tank.
True.
Oscar De La Hoya was gone. That is true. But Bernard Hopkins is right there in the locker room with him. He didn't even mention that. He lied about that. Now he's PBC now. How a dude from the PBC made you quit in the middle of the ring, made you quit, and then you want to run over there right after the fight. The fight wasn't even good yet. Hey, Tank, how you doing, buddy? Oh, my gosh, you caught me with a good shot, Tank. You caught me with a good rib shot. Man, I didn't, man. Tank, you're really good. I just really wanted to be your friend, Tank. I just wanted to be friends, man. Can you please give me your number? All after the fight, he hugging Tank, kissing him, giving him sugar, getting the phone number. Come on, man. Carter, what's your name when you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Keenan to reach out from North Carolina.
Keenan from North Carolina. Talk to me.
You know I had to call in on this subject, but I just had to ask you a question or just get your thoughts on one thing. Like, how Ryan and Oscar going through like their little lawsuit or whatever right now?
Right.
Do you think it could be like kind of like a publicity stunt the way Tank and Floyd used to always get into it before they fights and stuff?
I mean, you know what? I didn't even think about that until you just said it. I didn't even think about that.
Because my thing is, and then this is the thing too, is like, and then you see how they trying to set up that Rolly Romero fight, and it's like, I feel like Oscar and Ryan, they trying to make like a little phenomenon going on to where like they can still work between each other, but it's kind of like they're not like each other. Because you gotta think, Tank and Floyd was on there for a long time. They would do it before like every fight.
Yeah. You know what, Keno? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I haven't even thought about that. I didn't even think about that, fam, because that's a possibility. That's a possibility. Because I don't know, man. But still, I just don't like the fact. Why is he over there with Death Row now?
I mean, that make it even better. That make the storyline even better with him and Oscar. Like, now with these guys, and we don't know. Because I think he's under contract for a couple more years. Regardless, he's gonna be up there.
Yeah, he's under contract.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he can't go nowhere.
Yeah, but in the meantime, just leading up to the end of that, and he might end up still leaving and stuff. But and I also wanted to say, like, with Tank, I feel like all these years Tank been kind of in a weird position because besides Lomachenko, he never had like that marquee matchup that he could make, and they might have felt like he wasn't ready for Lomachenko. Yeah. And then all his other guys, like the Devin Haneys, the Ryan Garcias, the Shakur Stevensons, they kind of like his little brothers in a sense because they was coming up after him because Tank older than Audio. So I feel like Tank might be waiting for them to move up to 140, establish their name. And to be honest with you, they got Santos, they got Frank Martin, they got Cruz, they got a whole bunch of guys that Tank can kind of fight in the meantime. Yeah. And then maybe once Devin vacate the belt, Tank might be able to grab a belt or two. And then down the line, after everybody done moved over to 140, then Tank can go into 140 to where he'll get more credit fighting those guys when they're more developed and down the line. Because I'm telling you, if and then with Ryan and Tank and the rehydration clause and the supposed rib injury, if they fight again,
they're gonna rematch.
The fight gonna be big. The second fight gonna be bigger than the first fight.
They're gonna listen,
and the second one gonna be bigger.
Keen, I already see the play. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis is on a collision course to rematch each other. I already see the play. And again, and I said it when Ryan lost. I said, you know what they're gonna do? He's gonna say, hey, listen, the only reason I lost that fight, I had a weight. I was weight drained. He had a I had to fight him at a catch weight, and I had a rehydration clause. Yeah. So that's the only reason I lost that fight, and I wasn't my full self. Now that I'm at 100, my weight, now we're gonna rematch each other again, and I promise you guys, it's gonna be a different outcome. And everybody who follow Ryan Garcia is gonna bite the cheese, and they're gonna go for it. Yep. Now, this is a question I have. This is a question I have. Uh-huh. Ryan Garcia next fight. Do you feel his next fight gonna be on pay-per-view?
It depends on who it is. I think he should take a light touch. I mean, you can call me, I'm protecting Ryan. I think he should take a light touch. But if the nigga want Rolly, if the nigga wants the real match,
Rolly is a light touch.
Did you know they used to? But did you know they had sparring back in the day and Rolly busted his nose?
That's been confirmed?
Yeah, it's videos. There's videos. They sparred twice and Ryan got his nose busted. Ryan was bleeding.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still. Yeah. So you trying to tell me Rolly Romero? Nah, man, I take Ryan over Rolly Romero. I take Ryan over Rolly Romero. I think he'll beat.
I'd take him too, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe you need to get a fill out fight and then go into that Rolly fight. If he want to do that, that's him. But then if something happens, all I'm saying is a high risk, low reward fight for him at this point. Because even if he get that belt, think about it, coach. And I know you. If he beat Rolly, you ain't gonna give him no credit for winning that belt. And don't lie and say you are.
I'm gonna be happy that he beat Rolly and took that goddamn belt. Rolly ain't got no business with that belt any damn way. Rolly is a fraud too.
He definitely is, but Ryan not gonna get no credit for beating him. So I just feel like he should take a little light touch and then go into the Rolly fight. But I think if they talk it up right, I think that fight could do. I think it would do better numbers than Tank and Rolly. But that will also be a good fight because of how Rolly can market himself to see how Ryan did, how Ryan's next pay-per-view would be. I think that would be like a good barometer to kind of see like how Ryan did on his own.
Man, let me tell you something.
That's all I had. Though.
All right, shout out to King, the salute fam. Hey, listen, man, Rolly's so trash. Rolly's so trash. Bro, let me ask you guys a question. Tell me what barbershop you go to in the streets when you hear people arguing about Rolly Romero. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Rolly Romero. Now, who talking about Rolly Romero? Let's be real. Shit, I wouldn't be mad if Ryan Garcia beat Rolly Romero. Yeah, go beat Rolly and take that belt. As a matter of fact, Rolly ain't supposed to have that belt anyway. Grandpa, who was putting hands and foots on him, what the dude's name was? What the dude that ever put hands and foot on Rolly? The dude that was putting hands and foot on Rolly, that's the one supposed to have the belt. True. Come on, man. That's who's supposed to have the belt. See, Rolly Romero trash. Hey, y'all know that man trash, man. Come on, man. We ain't finna play stupid. We ain't finna play stupid, man. Come on, man. That man pure D garbage. Gabitch. Garbage. True. You know what I mean? I look at Ryan Garcia as more of a real fighter than Rolly. Rolly is, that's a Leonard Ellaby hype job. Come on, man. This man, listen, let me tell you something. Rolly Romero is a special needs fighter. This ain't no disrespect. This ain't no shade to Rolly. I the one gave him Big Rolo. I named him Big Rolo. But come on, man. You know that man special needs. That man special needs, bro. I hope y'all figured that part out. Shout out to Food Revolution. You get what I'm saying? I hope I'm not the only one that's seeing this. Man, listen, the man fight Tank Davis, lose. Leonard Ellaby bought the man a brand new Bugatti, man. Brought him a Bugatti. He brought this man an orange Mitsubishi on some 10 with some 10-inch rims on it. He got a brand new car. Got a couple of, I think he got like $500,000, couple of dollars maybe on the back end. And he bought the man a Bugatti, man. Come on, man. True. The man moved up to 140. They put him in a setup fight. Perfect layup. He's supposed to ran through Pops, and Pops dropped him in the 3rd round. Pops was putting hands and foot on Rolly. Tank Davis told you that. What Tank said in the press conference. He say, man, you garbage. He said, your trainer garbage, Bullet. He called Bullet Booker T. Come on, man. I ain't, you get what I'm saying? So, and then, but Ryan Garcia, dog, let me tell you, I don't respect this, dog. How do you, dog, that's like Biggie Smalls. That's like Biggie Smalls and Tupac getting the fight. Tupac beat Biggie in the fight. I wish that wouldn't happen. Biggie too big for Tupac. But I'm just happy to RIP to both legends, right? Tupac beat Biggie Smalls. Biggie lead bad boy. No, he under contract with Paul. Yeah, man, I'm finna go over here to Death Row, man. I'm hanging out Death Row. He started training with Tupac, training with Snoop Dogg, training with the Dog Pound. Yeah, I'm training with the Dog Pound and Snoop, man. I'm training with the Lady of Rage. I'm training with Jewel. And because Suge Knight them, Suge and Tank team, they treat me better than you did. They treat me better. Man, what the hell you mean they treat you better? That man just whooped your ass, made you quit in the middle of the ring, and made a boatload of money off you. But people don't care nothing about you, man. True. How naive can you be to fall for that? Man, they care about me. That's like a sheep saying that the wolf care about him. I got in a fight with a wolf. He knocked all types of patches out of me. I got chunks of lamb flesh that's ripped out of my body, and all of the cushion, all of the fur, my lamb wool has been. I got patches in me, but they show me more love than my own promotional company. True. Is that a sad case of Stockholm syndrome? Nigga whoop your ass, and then you want to be friends with a nigga who whoop your ass, and then go over to his record label and want to be down with them. Yeah, man, and trade phone numbers, gave the man a hug, gave Tank some sugar, or writing them letters when he was in jail. Writing the man letters when he was in jail? Boy, listen, I can't even imagine Marvin Hagler doing nothing like that. I can't imagine Floyd Mayweather Jr. doing anything like that. Sorry about that, man. I do see my internet look like it's kind of choppy. I don't know why. It's this old fake ass doggone man. This spectrum some bullshit. But anyways, so sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why is it doing that, but as a matter of fact, let me get off of this. Let's see, can I do this? Hold on. Let's see, can I switch to a different camera? Let's see, can I switch to a different camera, guy? But you get what I'm saying, though? Nigga don't whoop your ass. You around here kissing his ass. Yeah, buddy. How you doing, Tank? Tank did 45 days of hard time in jail. Yeah, let me write you a letter, buddy. Hey, Tank. Yo, man, you know, that was a good shot you caught me with, Tank. I didn't see that coming, buddy. You know what I mean? I didn't see that shot coming. Is there any way I can get your phone number? I don't respect that. I don't respect that at all, bro. I'm just telling. I don't respect that at all. This is the last call. So if I'm hating, I got a reason to hate. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, it's Jamie from New York again.
All right, Jamie, talk to me.
Coach, I know it's not the Canelo height line today, the hate Canelo line, but
Yes,
is it
sir.
okay if I speak about the face of boxing real quick?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Is it cool? All right. Give me the mic, bro. 2 minutes, bro. Listen, Coach, I had a kid ask me last night how I feel about the fight, Canelo and Charlo. I told him, I like underdogs. I'm sure I'm going to be rooting for Charlo that night. I will. But I told him how I felt. I feel that Canelo's going to run right through him. But we'll see. He mentioned about again, walk around weight. And I had to explain to him about the fighting weight and walk around weight. It's not the same thing. So, hear me out, Coach. So, Coach, Canelo is the face of boxing, just like Rod Jones said, right? Coach, I'm gonna go back 50 years, starting with Canelo, with the faces of boxing. All right. If I miss anybody, help me out. Pay attention, Coach. We're gonna start with Canelo, right? Floyd. I'm gonna throw Pacquiao in there. Oscar De La Hoya, Chavez, Tyson, Leonard, Duran, Ali. That's about 50 years right there. Those fighters were the faces of boxing at one point, Coach, right? They ran boxing. So my point is this. Very few times when you're the face of boxing, usually, well, you are an all-time great. All those people I mentioned to you, they're all-time greats, Coach. There's no doubt about it. So when these people are in their prime, you know, they're hard to beat. That's why they're face of boxing, because they got real skills, right? And you know, they do impressive shit, you know? Like for example, Duran was already an all-time great when he fought Leonard. He moved over 2 weight classes. He was proven he was a bad motherfucker, right? So when he did that, what I want people to understand is that I feel, this is me, this is my opinion. I feel that to beat an all-time great, it takes another all-time great to beat a guy like that when you're the face of boxing, right? So, Coach, when Duran did that, he was already the man at 135. He ran that division for years.
We finna wrap the show up, but I need your point.
My bad, brother.
Yeah.
No, you know what, Coach? What I wanted to say is that Charlo is going to be, you know, a hard task. It's a tall mountain to climb. Moving up 2 weight classes, Coach, bro, Pacquiao did it several times, but he didn't beat the face of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is that for Charlo to do something like that, to beat the man who's running boxing today, is going to be tough because, again, that's an all-time great. And if Charlo was that great or special fighter like Duran was, we would know that by now because I think that guy is in his, I don't know, mid-30s or something, early 30s. So we would know by now. So listen, at Fight Night, he's going to prove to us what he's about. And believe me, if he's that great, he's going to prove it against Canelo. And you're there, and I hope he does well.
All right.
That's my call, Coach.
Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Jamie Nieto. Dropping that half for bam, dubbing your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, man, I don't want to hear all that tank Fananigan. He said Shakur Dev will be big fights now. I'm a Tank fan. No one want to see Colbert. Those dudes Caller mentioned. He said Booger Ray want to be talking FOB. He say gotta fight better. Okay, gotta fight better. All right. Shout out to Allen Maddox. He said Coach Rolo rolling on 10s, the nicest cab in town. Man, bro. Yeah, man. I'm just saying for me, I can't respect that, dog. Like, listen, when Hagler knocked out Hearns, you didn't see Hearns over there. Hey, buddy, how you doing, Hagler? Yeah, man, that was a good knockout, man. You stressed me out pretty good, buddy. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I just want to be a friend, man. Can I get your number? Can I please get your number, Hagler? You know what I mean? Hagler was me. Hagler was mean as a rattlesnake. Can I please come on? Can I get your number? I'm gonna come to Brockton and train with your trainers. Is there where I can train with your trainers, Hagler? Like, come on, man. How can you respect that? You get what I'm saying? You don't see Deontay Wilder. You don't see Deontay Wilder training with Sugar Hill. Hey, Sugar Hill, check this out, dog. Sugar, yeah, man, you know, Tyson Fury knocked me out twice, dog. Laid me out. And you know what I mean? I had to go to the hospital and everything. Yeah, man, he knocked me out twice. Yeah, man, any way I can, man. Tyson, man, I love you, man. You my brother, man. You my brother. Like, to this day, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury don't like each other. True. To this day, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury don't like each other. To this day. You get what I'm saying? Now, unless you like Anthony Joshua. Now, Anthony Joshua was a different guy. Anthony Joshua, he give his opponent sugar before the fight started, hug him. Remember when Anthony Joshua fought Alexander Usyk? I knew that boy was gonna lose. I would root for him to win. Now I root for him to win. Then I realized, well, you know what? Well, what's the name is hold on, guys, hold on. What's good, fam? I'm on the show right now. I wasn't planning on coming out that way yet, to be honest with you. All right. You get what I'm saying though? You get what I'm saying? Like there was no damn, I forgot what I was talking. That was a call. About coming out to Vegas. Shit. Damn, I forgot. Man, what was I talking about, man? I was talking about Hagler Hearns. Like I just ain't never. Oh yeah, Tyson Fury and Wilder. You know, yeah, dog. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, big dog, sir. The 7 big timbers, ahoy there. Look at Deontay Wilder. Look at him. He's me, bitch. He's me, bitch. Look at him now. He wants to be buddy with me. After I knocked him out. I knocked him out twice. Now he's over here with me, hugging me, kissing me, making love to me. I was just showing me temper. This is what I do. I told you I'm the greatest fighter in the history of boxing. Deontay Wilder, I'm the only one that can beat him. I'm telling you. I'm the only one. Ahoy there, Brandy Acres, mateys. Like, come on, man. Like, you just ain't gonna see that. Deontay Wilder's a man. He got too much pride. You're not gonna see that from Wilder. He got too much pride. He ain't gonna do that. Wilder ain't gonna do that. Come on, man. You know, that's all. Man, let's get a round of applause, man. True. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't respect it. I fought a nigga 3 times. That's a dude I fought named Mike Rivers, right? When I was 15 years old. From 15 to 16. From 15, we fought, all 15. Yeah, when I was 15. Man, that dude fought 3 times. He was bigger than me, taller than me. He was bigger than me, everything, right? I fought him 3 times. That dude whooped me 3 times. I had one guy whoop me 3 times. Guess what? We just became all right. 2 years ago. True. No, that's not true. About 5 years ago. We just became all right 5 years ago. That's how long I held that. 5 years ago, me and the dude just became all right. After he whooped me the first time, I wasn't trying to be friends with him. I was thinking about getting some get back. After he whooped me the second time, I wasn't trying to be friends. I was getting get back. After he whooped me the third time, I was like, man, I just can't whoop this dude. Guess what? We still wasn't friends. True. Hey, buddy. Oh, man, you beat me 3 times, dog. Oh, man, you're just so big and strong, man. You know, I didn't see that punch coming, buddy. Yeah, you know, you picked me up and slammed me, you know, when I got my accommodations off on you, by you being so big and strong, I wasn't able to really affect you because I was a little guy, and, you know, you handled me very well all 3 of those fights. Is there any way, you know, I can get your phone number, we can talk and be friends, and I can train and work out with you? True. Who does that? Hey, man, here's what it is, man. Hey, let's give everybody a shout out who left a super chat. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Shout out to Jamie Nieto. Shout out to Shad. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Monty King Boxing. Shout out to Sean Parks. Shout out to Joshua Prophets. Candy Slim, what's going on, fam? Goku, what the lick read? Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. Shout out to Jamario. It is what it is. Let's give a shout out to everybody who called the show. Shout out to D Block, Dallas, Texas 3 times. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Jamie from New York 2 times. Shout out to Mari from Jersey, Brick City. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Shout out to Casino Light Prayers from the ATL. Shout out to Wise from Houston. Shout out to Troy from B-More. Shout out to Corey from Texas, man. Salute. Shout out to Swat Jones from Fort Worth. What's going on, baby boy? And shout out to Keenan from North Cackalack. It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on, man. I'm just saying, dog, like, that's just how I see it. You know, it might be interpreted as hate. I understand. I get it. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping either way it go. I'm not tripping.
That's wrong, That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Fridays, today is Tender Running Fridays. We're going to make it do what it do. But before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
PSA message out to the haters. You ought to know how we feel about it.
To some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
And fabulous set trips. Any of the tenderonis who have some issues with some dudes trying you any kind of way, or some women out there trying you, and you need some goons to protect you, we got some.
Gloria Day
Shout out to Gloria
and the
Day.
set trips.
These niggas don't play, these niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on. No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Alan say on the real, he said on the real coach, he said Traveling Rough Rick versus D Block is a Nick Sack promotions worthy. Make it happen. Pay-per-view $10.99.99. Yes, sir, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Shout out to Bless. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Dory. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Swat Jones. Who else we have in the building? Shout out to, make sure I get everybody over here. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to Chris McCoy. Hitman, what's going on? Shout out to Brady 12. The one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Pound for Pound King. Who else we have in the building? Swift 718. Shout out to Errol Harvey. Shout out to Jamario. Let's see who else we have, man. Shout out to, who else we have? Damn, I'm trying to get everybody before we go. Shout out to Rick Tills, man. Shout out to, I'm seeing some of the same people I already gave shout outs to. All right, it is what it is, man. I'm seeing some of the same people I gave shout outs to. Once again, it's all, man. It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. Y'all already know what time it TI is. You know, we got to say all praises due. You know, we already said all praise due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Haney.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
With anybody in the chat, y'all got some haters. Anybody got some haters out there? I'm pretty sure y'all do. We gonna send a special shout out to them. Anybody in the chat that got haters? Riley,
look,
get 'em.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
We may go live tomorrow. I don't know, man. Shout out to all the tenderloins, man, in the chat. Once again, it's on as our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We may go live tomorrow. I got a video I'm going to drop tomorrow. Shit, I might go live. I might go live again today, man. I'm finna get ready to go to the barbershop. I'll see you guys later, man. Yeah, we might do a pop-up later on. I'm finna get ready to go to the barbershop right now. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Shout out to all the tenderloins, man. Tenderoni Friday. See you guys tomorrow, more than likely. Sorry about that, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, more than likely. I have a video we dropping tomorrow. And I might go live for the fight tomorrow. I might as well, fuck it. We might go live for the fight tomorrow. I know Keyshawn is fighting, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what time it is, man. See you guys tomorrow, man. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.